Hello, Isa. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Baby G. Hello, Lux. Thank you, Nicole. Hi, Cultivated Journey. Hello, Rachel. Hello, everybody. It is I, the drama. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Soulful Girl. Hello, Miss Buff. Ooh, Lux, yes, your show has arrived. We are here. It is us. We are here. Hello, Brandy Lynn. Oh, nice. Hi, Soulful Girl. Enjoy the baseball game. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Soulful Girl, thank you for being with me. Yeah. SA show today, any show you want today. Hi, Tori. Oh, I just hurt myself. How you doing, Brandy Lynn? Be kind. Make someone smile. You made me smile. Hi, Kygo. Hi, Michael. Thanks, Michael. Wow. Hello, Batty. Hello, Superfan Bron and Lizo. I make you smile? Thanks. You know, because people say I don't wash, then I decided to come here with wet hair to show you that I do wash. Hi, Sid. Hi, Jamal. How you doing, Bron? How you doing, Liesel? How was your Heritage Day? Hi, Sunflower. Thanks, Bron. Thanks, Tori. Thanks, Liesel. Hi, Sweets. You okay? Ooh, the DMs. Guys, my DMs are looking crazy. My DMs are looking crazy. Lux, apparently he was. Can I be honest with you? I don't believe shit on TikTok. Kayla Greggs. To be honest, I don't spend much time in my bathroom. Just shower and poop and brush my teeth. Oh, really, JML? I'm glad. How was my Heritage Day? I don't know. I slept. Hi, Shiny Penny. I slept. Hennessy, thanks, baby. Hi, Lindy. I'm probably sleeping. It's Brittany, bitch. Dun, dun, dun. Heritage Day is a public holiday in South Africa that celebrates everyone's heritage. Like how different we are. Hi, Mr. Case. Hello, Chrissy, baby bear. Hi, Chastity. Thanks, Hennessy. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Sims. Hi, Faiz. Dude, I went to a braai. I haven't been out. Ooh, I can't. Ooh, braai. Hi, Sims. I made roti today. Yeah, it is kind of beautiful. Kitten toe paws. Kitten toe paws. Cute. Paws. Hi. Hi, Tim. Hey, Lindy. Lindy, because the... Ooh, hi, BGs. Hi, Nicole. Let me tell you something. I'm tired of South African TikTok. It's the same shit. Hi, Kia. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tarusha. When I see you live, the whole world stops and stares for... What do you mean? What's with the roti? What do you mean? Thanks, Lisa. Have ever got Katie? Isn't he just trying to be more like South Africa? Hi, kitten toe paws. No. What's good? You good? That you made silly. Ooh, it's... Hi, guys. Roti is very difficult to make round. Hi, Cryptic Kennels. Thanks, BGs. Oh! I'm in A1. BGs! I'm in A1. Listen here, Adila. There was that joke today with my rotis not being round. Exie, I'm in A1. Where's my phone? Oh, fuck. Ah. Oh my fuck. Oh shit. What the helly? Ah. Oh, shippers. I just hit myself with a... Oh. Oh my god. I just straightened my nose. Amelia. Oh. Imagine I just gave myself trauma. Oh, Jay, imagine your mama hit you with a wooden spoon and I just did it myself. You didn't hear the... Thanks, Teresa. Thanks, Faye. Oh, God. Imagine IQK. Oh. What's the meaning of my tats lost? Oh, hi, Hakito. You're the first victim of the wooden spoon. They're gonna say GBV. You heard it? Thanks, Ron. Yo, that gumst me. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Liesel. Thanks, Kimmy Cakes. Imagine my nose bruises and then people tell me I went for plastic surgery. Yeah, Jennifer, you did this. Oh, bro, that was horrible. Hello, John. Hello, Verdun. I don't know how you say your name. Verdun? Yeah, with booms on my poor nose. Oh, no, see. Oh. That should hurt. The spoon attacked me. It was hard, bro. Yo. Jennifer, you put eyes. You put nazar. Ooh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King... Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King John Show. Who are these people? Wait.
How are you?
Oh. Hi.
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 Where are you? We are from Uganda. What about you?
I am from Uganda.
You are from Uganda too?
Yeah.
Much love to Uganda.
Much love to me. Hey.
Ah.
Where
Yes?
are you from? Like, where in
We are
Uganda are you from?
Kampala. Do you know Kampala?
Yes, I'm in Kampala. You must come to Kampala to my house.
Hey, you are in Kampala. Which place?
In my house.
Yes?
Yes, I'm in my
Which
house.
place? You're in your house. Okay, we
How
will
old are
meet you
you?
one day. Me?
Yeah.
22.
Why you look like a small boy?
I'm like small boy.
You look like a small boy.
Ah, that's my look. That's my look.
No,
That's
it can't
my
be your
affair.
look. Why do you look like a small boy?
Yes?
You look like a small boy.
I look like a small boy.
Yes.
Oh. Maybe that's my like what?
I will have overtake. This actually hurt me really bad. Do you know what this is? Thank you,
That
Moonlight.
one?
You know what this is?
Maybe you tell us.
Do you know? You don't know what this is? How are you from Uganda and you don't know what this is?
You want it in Uganda?
You don't know what this is?
Yeah, spoon.
What spoon? Thank you. You don't have. Your
Yes?
mother didn't hit you with this.
No, like just another side. That's evil.
Did your mother not hit you with this? Thanks, dumb slut. Did your mother not hit you with this? Can you hear me? That fellow is wearing Liverpool's jersey. You never. Let me see whose name is on the jersey. Let me see. Thanks, Shams. Come here. Expect him return him. I want to see the one Liverpool. Come here. Come you. You come. Yeah, come
Who?
here.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
This one. Tom will
Thanks,
come
Jordan.
back. Who?
Call
Me?
him here. Bring him to the front of the class. Come here.
You are saying me or this one?
Not you, the Liverpool boy. The other one.
This
Yeah,
one.
come here. Yeah, you come here. Turn around, sir. I want to see your t-shirt. Turn around. Turn around. I want to see the name on the shirt. Oh, no name.
Jesse, you're most welcome.
Thanks, morning.
Jesse, you're most welcome.
What is your name? Can you
Yes?
sing?
We sing?
Can you sing?
Yeah, which song?
Any song? Oh, not that song.
Yeah,
Sing Bruno Mars.
yes?
Thank you, Jigsaw. Hi, Jigsaw. Sing Bruno Mars. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. You don't know the song? Okay, can you sing? Can you sing Amy Winehouse?
We cannot get to. Okay, we are not in the position to know that song.
For myself, and I look across the water. You don't know any songs. What song can you sing? Hi, April.
Yeah.
Sing.
We can sing for
something.
Ugandan.
No, not Ugandan. Sing English song.
We can sing for Ugandans.
Sing English.
English.
I'm old one. You're so beautiful, you're single.
Play for me.
Look at me.
Yeah, play for me.
You love me so much.
What the hell
How
is
is
going
that?
on here?
Yes?
That's not singing. That boy sounded like he's an Alvin's chipmunk.
What?
Moonlight.
Moonlight,
welcome.
most welcome.
Moonlight.
Hey, stop.
Wait, listen for this one. You are the shadow to my light. Did you feel alright? On now this time, you feel
I don't like it. Oh,
I feel and inside it say.
I don't like it.
You don't like that one?
No,
Now
it's
which song
stupid.
you like? Huh?
Put on Lady Gaga Paparazzi.
Lady Gaga. Oh.
MVP everybody. Yes, put on Lady Gaga.
You own us and you want for Lady Gaga.
Where are you now?
I'm right here.
You are the one, Lady Gaga.
No, if you play and sing Lady Gaga, then I play you again. Or if you dance to Lady Gaga Paparazzi, I play you again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King John Show. If you don't know, it's me, your host, King John. There's a disclaimer when you enter. Your opinions have nothing to do with mine. If I want to give you my opinion, I'm going to tell you in my opinion. I'm sitting here right now wondering, is there any tea on TikTok? Because the kettle is boiling and I got the tea bags, I got the cups, but I need someone to pour it. What new KFC strips? Don't come here and talk shit to me. What KFC strips? Don't play with me. Thanks, Kalia. Hey, Matthew. Oh, what drama? Matthew, jump in the box. You want to spill the tea? Come, give us your tea, Matthew. What KFC thing? Hey, Lizzie Tish. Thanks, mamas. You have your popcorn. Oh, Lord, it's hi, Kalia. Can I come for a minute? I'm not too close together. Okay, Kia. Of course, mamas. Leave people alone. Who is people? Are they cute? Thank you, Zoo. Is people cute? Bun has been arrested. Michaela, I don't know if that's true, mamas. Down the rabbit hole. Hey, baby. Michelle being like, I'm quite tired of it. It's okay. It's okay, Matthew. Take it easy. My nationality, Nolly Collie, South African. I fell asleep last night. Did we ever go to Vinti? No, we didn't, but we can go to it today. Adila. It's true, Jigsaw. Aww. Do you think he's someone's wife right now? You want South African tea? How rowdy, Rhonda? Where the hell he? It's coming. Yes, everyone can mod for me.
Hi, KJ.
Hi, Kia. How you doing, mamas?
Oh, well,
What's up?
not very well, really.
What's going on?
I'm a woman that came to TikTok about 4 years ago because I was diagnosed with cancer, and I came here to try to build a community
Right.
of people going through what I'm going through, which hasn't been successful at all. But I wanted to tell you, since I've been watching you the past 4 or 5 days, however long it's been, you have become like my favorite creator on here right now. And I really enjoy your lives, and it helps take my mind off the things that I'm going through personally in my life. And I currently have I have appendix cancer, which is, I was told, was terminal 4 years ago. I have just found out recently that I have nodules in my lungs, and I had a biopsy a week ago, and I went to the doctor a couple of days ago to get the results of that, and the specimen that they took wasn't a good specimen, and it didn't show any cancer cells, but he said he doesn't trust it because I have more nodules than I had when they set up the biopsy. They've spread, and the ones that I had have gotten bigger. So his suggestion was that I have another biopsy. So I go next Friday to have another lung biopsy, and then I'll see my oncologist and see what he recommends. They had first talked about radiation, but now that there are more nodules than the original 3, I don't know if radiation is still going to be an option for me. And I've already had chemotherapy. I did have radiation to a nodule in my left lung last year. It was just one nodule, and I just had to have 4 treatments to it. I lost a daughter in 2008. She was 16 years old. She had cancer, and her name was Paige. And sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm really sorry.
I said this is not your typical thing that you usually talk about on here, but I just really wanted to talk to you. And my daughter got cancer the first time when she was 3. She had a big lump on the back of her right leg, and it turned out to be cancer. And she went through a year of chemotherapy and radiation and some surgeries. And then 6 years later, when she was 10, she was diagnosed with cancer again. This time it was bone cancer in her leg where they gave her the radiation. So she went through another year of more chemotherapy and more surgeries. And another 6 years went by. And before she turned 16, she woke up one morning, and I went in to check on her because she hadn't been feeling well, and she had all these big red blotches all across the bottom of her lip. And I said, "What's wrong with your lip?" And she said, "Nothing." I said, "Well, you have big red spots across your lip." And she said, "Well, I was chewing on my lip." And I said, "Well, you still shouldn't have those spots on your lip like that." I said, "I think we need to go to the hospital." Well, she didn't want to go, but I said, "We're going." And by the next day, well, by a few days later, I actually should say, they sent us to Cleveland Clinic. You've probably heard of the Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
And they sent us there, and there she, was diagnosed with secondary AML leukemia, which was caused by chemotherapy that she had for previous cancers. So they did genetic testing on her after her third diagnosis. Her father, my first husband, died just before her second diagnosis. He died of breast cancer, and he was only 37 years old. And I have an older daughter who is 40 years old right now. And my 40-year-old daughter she's almost shut me out of her life because she can't deal with this. I mean, she's lost her dad and her sister, and now she's probably going to lose her mom. And I just don't know how to handle it. It hurts me, but yet I understand her. I understand she's been through a lot. I mean, this all started happening when she was only 9 years old. So we both have a lot of medical trauma. And then she's probably got to be worried about herself. I mean, she's gonna lose her whole family to cancer. And they did genetic testing on her when she was 30 because she wouldn't do it when they tested my youngest daughter. She refused to do it. She was 23 years old at the time, and she said, "I'm not doing it. I don't want to know." I couldn't handle knowing that. And by the time she was 30, her doctor, she was having mental breakdowns because she was worrying about it. And her doctor said, "Shanna, you have got to get tested. You've got to know, because you don't want to know because you don't want to know. But not knowing is just as hard on you because you don't know." So I took her for a genetic test. It's just blood work. And we waited, I think it was 3 weeks, and we went back for the results. And the doctor came in, and she said, "How are you girls doing today?" And we said, okay. We both firmly believed she was going to be positive for a mutation of the P53 gene, which my first husband had and passed on to my youngest daughter. And she said she's negative. And I just broke down. I said we could have known this 7 years ago. But even though she doesn't have the mutation, she is highly likely to form breast cancer in her lifetime because her dad had breast cancer, and so did his mom.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, his mom died when he was only 5 months old from breast cancer. She was only 25. And she had 4 kids, him being the youngest, and her oldest was 5 years old. And they have all died. All 4 of those kids have died. One was 35 when she died. She had pancreatic cancer, died when she was 35. His one sister died of ovarian cancer when she was 58. His brother died when he was 58 or 59 of stomach cancer. And like I said, my first husband died in 2002 of, well, he had lung cancer, bone cancer, and breast cancer. So he passed away, and then 2 months later is when we found out my daughter Paige had her second cancer, her bone cancer. And so we didn't even really have time to grieve for him, and we had to start fighting all over again. And since I was diagnosed, I was working at the hospital, and I started having this pain in my side, in my right side, but it would come and go. It wasn't a constant thing. And when you work as a nurse's aide, you do a lot of lifting, a lot of pulling on patients, pulling them up in bed, helping to lift them up. So I just thought I pulled a muscle, and I ignored it for probably 2 months. And one evening I got together with my sister and a friend to have dinner, and I did not feel well when I went. I almost canceled, but it was like our little Christmas dinner that we always do every year. So I went, but as soon as I got there, I was the last one to get there, and they said, "You don't look like you feel well." And I said, I don't feel well at all. So we cut the dinner really short. And the very next morning, very early in the morning, I went to the hospital, and it ended up leading to me finding out I had appendix cancer. So they removed my appendix and part of my colon. And then I went through chemotherapy and lost all my hair. Then I had a surgery called high-pec surgery, where they cut your abdomen open, and they go in and they remove any cancer that they can see.
Yeah, but it's
And
brutal.
yeah, they cut it and scrape it and all that. And then they take warm chemotherapy and they pour it inside your abdomen. And then they leave it in there for 90 minutes, and they kind of rotate your body back and forth. You're asleep for the whole thing. And it takes hours and hours for them to complete the whole process. So they rotate your body back and forth so that chemo gets washed around all your organs.
It's like your
And then,
bone.
yeah, and then so you back up. But when I woke up to also having a bag, and which I knew was a possibility, but I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But I had a bag
Like a
when I
catheter.
woke up, and so that was hard to take. And I basically went into meltdown mode from then on, to the point where I was almost hysterical in the hospital after I had my surgeries. And they had my surgery, and they had to have someone, a psychiatrist or someone, come in and talk to me and would spend time with me. And they decided to change some of my psych meds to help me, which did help some. But I have terrible depression and anxiety, and
Kia,
yeah.
did I interrupt you? Where are you based in the US?
Okay.
Hmm?
What?
Where are you based in the US? Where about? Like,
Where?
what city are you in?
What's the deal I'm in?
What city are you in?
Oh, I'm in a small city in Ohio.
Okay, where about?
I don't live very far from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You've probably heard of Pittsburgh.
And
And
who do you have?
I have appendix/colon cancer.
But who do you have?
My husband. My husband.
Can we organize a meet and greet for Kia babies? Like any of you in Ohio? Can we do a meet and greet for Kia? Can we just get something together for her? and just like even just like take her out for like a lunch or a cup of coffee? Can we
I
do that?
don't go out much because I'm in pain a lot.
I understand,
But
and
um
I think
my husband, we've been married we got married in 2010,
mm-hmm.
and in 2018 he was diagnosed with cancer too.
Oh,
He went through chemotherapy and radiation and immune therapy in 2018, and then I was diagnosed the end of 2021, and then in 20 and when was you diagnosed the second time, Mike? He was diagnosed again in 23 and had more treatments. So currently he's in remission, but I am not. And I am so afraid of death, dying. I don't want to die. I don't want to leave my husband. I don't want to leave my daughter and my grandkids. And I just don't know how to come to terms with this. I know I have to accept whatever's going to happen, but I'm not able to do it yet anyway. But one of my issues right now, besides my cancer, is my 40-year-old daughter. You know, she doesn't come around me too much
but
because
why?
she deals with things by putting her head in the sand. She did the same thing. She was 17 when her dad died, and she pulled away from him when he was dying. He told there was no more they could do for him, and he lived about 1 year after that. And then my daughter Paige, when I lost her, she woke up on a Sunday morning and she was complaining about her legs hurting and she didn't feel good. And I called her doctor. It was on a weekend, of course, and the doctor's office isn't open. And so they thought she needed a blood transfusion and said, they wanted me to take her up to Cleveland Clinic to the emergency room, and they would tell them that Paige was coming and get ready to do a blood transfusion on her. We really thought that's all that was wrong. And I told Paige, come on, we have to go to Cleveland Clinic. They're going to give you some blood, and then you should feel better. Well, she argued with me. She was very strong-willed, and she argued with me. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to sit in a waiting room in the ER. And I said, they know we're coming, so I don't think we're going to have to sit and wait. So I ran around this house like a mad woman trying to hurry up and gather things in case we had to stay for a few days. And she got dressed. Well, when we went to leave here, I have a ramp in front of my house that I had for my mother-in-law, who I took care of until she died. And my daughter could hardly walk down the ramp to get to the car. She was really weak. And she would always go to sleep because it's like a 2-hour drive from my house to the Cleveland Clinic. And she got in the back seat and she was so weak, she wasn't able to pull her legs into the car. I had to go to the other side and open up the back door and pull her in to the car. And that scared me because I'd never seen her like that before. So I took her down to our local hospital, which is 5 minutes from my house. And they knew Paige's history, but they never did blood work on her. They did all these things. They gave her, I don't know. They did all kinds of things. But I just remember Paige kept on saying that day, she was kind of out of it, but she kept on complaining about her back hurting. She kept on saying, my back is killing me. My back is killing me. My back is killing me. And I rushed home to pack another bag because they were planning on sending her to Cleveland Clinic. And so I came home to pack up some stuff. They couldn't give Paige anything for pain that day because her blood pressure and her heart rate, one was too high and one was too low. And she couldn't have any pain medication. They took her by helicopter to Cleveland Clinic, and I drove up in my car, and my parents and my sister went with me. Got Paige settled into a room, and then my parents and my sister left to come home because my sister had to work the next day. And about the time my parents and my sister got back home, I was out in the lobby making a couple phone calls while they were doing some stuff with Paige in her room. And the doctor came out and he said, I need to talk to you about Paige. And I said, okay. So I got off the phone and I said, what's going on? And he said, this is really serious. He said, Paige is in liver failure.
Oh, shit.
And I said, liver failure? And he said, yes, and it's very serious. He said, he said, the chances of her surviving this are practically slim to none. He said, but you know, I need to know, I know she's been through a lot. I need to know what you want to do. And I told him, I said, I want you to do everything you can to try to save her. But if she would pass, then we will let her go. Because she's been through enough. So the next time I seen her, she was hooked up to the machine. There was stuff coming out of her mouth, blood coming out of her mouth, and out of her nose. And just because her platelets were so low. And the doctor, they did what they could. They had something in her, like the big artery in her neck. I don't know what all they were giving her, but early that morning, my mom and my sister and a friend of mine came back up to the hospital, and so I wouldn't be alone. And the doctor came in, and I had all this family there with me, and he said, I need to talk to you. He said, I don't know if you want to talk with all these people in here, if you want to go talk somewhere where we can talk privately. And I said, everybody in here is family. I said, you can tell me whatever you need to tell me in front of them. And he said, she's not going to make it. She's not going to make it. And this was probably around 7:30 in the morning. He said, she's not going to survive. And it was just so hard to believe that after everything she had been through, and she always pulled out of it, that this time she wasn't going to. And the service, or the caseworker, who we have known since Paige was 3, she was in there with me. She said, after we had been in there for a little bit, and he had told me that it probably wouldn't be that long. He said, I don't think she'll even make it to lunchtime. So the caseworker came over and she kind of whispered in my ear. She said, "Do you think maybe you should tell Paige it's okay to go? Because sometimes they need to hear that." So I had asked everybody to leave the room so I could talk to Paige by myself. And so I leaned down and I talked to her in her ear. And I said, "Paige," I said, "this is Mommy. And I just want to tell you it's okay to go. It's okay. Mommy will be okay." I lied my ass off. I said, "Mommy will be okay." I said, "Go be with your dad. He's waiting for you. Just go towards the light and be with your daddy. He's waiting for you now." And she passed away between 9:30 and 9:45 in the morning. They let us in there with her, as long as we wanted. And then they asked us to step out of the room so they could clean her up. They wanted to take all the machines off of her and wash her up and stuff. And so then we went back in with her. And the biggest regret that I have, that I wish I would have done then, that I did not think to do, I wish I just would have climbed up in the bed with her and just held her. I just wish I would have just held her. Just kissed her and hugged her and told her how much I loved her. And she was gone, that fast.
I'm so sorry.
She was 4 months away from being 17 years old. I mean, her life hadn't even really started yet, and she spent most of her life trying to live and just wanting to be normal like everybody else. And I always knew she was strong and courageous, but I really never knew really truly what she went through until I was going through it myself. And I feel like such a big baby at times because I don't handle things very well. I think it's just because I've been through so much and I've lost so much to this terrible disease that I don't handle it well at all. And I have major anxiety over the smallest thing. And I don't have my other daughter. I don't have her support because she can't deal with it. And when my Paige died, when we had her funeral, I mean, Sheena was right there with me. She never left my side. She came to my house and stayed with me, her and her 2 kids. They were just babies when Paige passed away. And she came here and she stayed with me and she said, "I'll stay with you as long as you want, Mom. Just whenever you're ready for us to go home, you just tell me." And so they stayed here probably for a week with me. And then I felt like I needed to be alone with my grief. And she went home and I was painting Paige's room. And I know that probably sounds really fast for people, but that was something that Paige wanted to do before she died. She had asked if we could paint her room. And we had talked to the doctors about it, and they really didn't want us to paint her room at that time because they were worried about her breathing in, the fumes and stuff. So that was something I did really fast. I asked my sister to help me, and we painted Paige's room. And my daughter other daughter, Sheena, came down and we went through all Paige's things. And I kept a lot of things. My daughter kept some things, and I gave my nieces a lot of stuff that belonged to Paige. And I one niece who's the same age as Paige. Her and Paige were really close, and they knew Paige was at the hospital and something really serious was going on. And I saw on Facebook that she was trying to find a way to get up to the Cleveland Clinic. And when I seen this, Paige was already gone. And we weren't planning on telling any of the kids over the phone. But Kayla was planning on coming up there. And so I had to call my niece Kayla. And I had to tell her over the phone that Paige had passed away. So she wouldn't get in a car and come up there. And she just fell to pieces. Because her and Paige are always so close. But with me being sick, my oldest daughter just, it's like she's got these walls, very tall walls, all around her. I mean, she's very committed to her children. She's raised both of them alone. They both have ass fathers that don't take accountability for their children. And my daughter has done a wonderful job raising my grandkids. They're almost 19 and the other one's 20. And she's done a great job with them. They're good kids. But
Kia, can I ask, have you told your daughter how you feel about this?
yes, well, Sheena told me when I was first diagnosed that she would be there, like if I needed help, like if I needed something from the store, she'd go get it for me. Or if I needed prescriptions picked up, she could go get it for me, or this or that. But she said one thing that I can't do is if you need someone to talk to, she said, I can't be that person. She said, I can't handle it. So I knew this going in, but it's gotten even worse than I thought it would. As time goes on, I see less and less of her. Now, last Christmas, on Christmas Day, she had me and my husband come to her house for dinner. So that was nice. We had a nice dinner with her and the kids. And we were up there for a few hours, and then we came home. I didn't see my daughter again till Mother's Day. And I kept saying to her over text messaging, I said, I haven't seen you in months. Why aren't you coming to visit? And she always had an excuse. You know, I'm working, I'm tired, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, then on Mother's Day, she came down here. I was sitting in my chair. I didn't know she was coming. She came in. She had these really pretty yellow roses. They were like small roses. They were really cute, pretty. Like there was like 24 of them. And she handed them to me. She didn't even say Happy Mother's Day. She just handed me the roses and sat down. And I really try very hard not to cry in front of her because I know how uncomfortable she is dealing with this whole situation.
Kia,
In fact, I don't think I have cried in front of her since I've been sick.
I need to say something to you that you might
Okay.
like.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you in any way, but your daughter's absolutely selfish. I understand the grief. I understand that some people can't handle this, but you are an extension of her, and you are the best piece of her. She only exists through your DNA and her father's.
Mm-hmm.
And if she can't see that you are the light in her life, And if she can't see that she needs to be there for you, if she can't see that even if she doesn't want to hear it, she needs to listen to you and be that person that's there for you, she doesn't deserve your tears. I'm so sorry to say this to you. I know you're hurting, but just hearing how your daughter is treating you, it's just adding to your pain. It's just adding. It's not, can I be frank with you? It's
Yeah.
not death that scares you, it's dying alone that scares you.
Mm.
And someone who feels as much as you do deserves to have everybody that you love around you. And I'm so sorry that your daughter is selfish. I'm so sorry that your daughter has an inability to swallow whatever her feelings are, whatever her reservations are, and not give you the time of day. Because if you are my mother, I would give up everything to be next to you right now. If you were my mother right now, I would be there. I would, my kids, if I had kids, I would bring them there. I would make sure that I am by your side. Even if you live for another 50 years, I will be there next to you. I would sell all my shit. I'll pitch a tent in your garden if I have to. Not
Well,
because, hmm?
when she came here on Mother's Day, she was talking about work. She works at the hospital too. I don't work now, but we both worked at the hospital when I got sick. And so she was talking about work. And I was sitting here, and something she said just got under my skin. And I felt inside that I was getting upset and that I might cry. And I'm not able to hold back the tears anymore like I used to be able to. I used to be able to hold this stuff back, and I can't anymore. So I thought, I'm just going to get up and go put these flowers in a vase and bring it in here and sit it down. And she was sitting here talking to Mike, my husband. And I came in, I put the flowers on the stand, and I sat down and I looked at her, and it was like I just vomited all over the floor. Not really vomited, but all my feelings just came spilling out all over the carpet. I couldn't stop it. And she just sat there and stared at me, basically saying nothing. Well, I think what she said was, I don't know what you want me to say. Because I told her, I said, you make me feel like you don't care about me. You don't come and see me. You don't call me. You text me, but not even every day. And she doesn't ever, not once since I've been sick, has she ever said, how are you feeling today, Mom?
Kia, you need
How
to
are
stop
you
making
feeling?
excuses for your daughter. The truth of the matter is, and you know this as well, she is selfish and she is heartless, and that is absolutely heartbreaking. You don't need to hold back your feelings for nobody. You gave birth to her, regardless of what you are going through. You're still there for her.
Yeah, I mean, if she got sick tomorrow, I would be there for her the same way I was for Paige, as much as I could be.
Do you know
I,
that this is making you more sick? And the fact
I
that your
just,
daughter works in a hospital, the fact that your daughter's in healthcare, and she has no compassion or empathy towards you.
she's totally different with strangers. Totally different. She's very compassionate with her patients and feels empathy for her patients. I've witnessed it. I mean, when she was looking for a job, I was already doing home health, and where I was working, I said they're hiring. She said, "Oh, I can't see myself taking care of people like that. I couldn't do that." And I said, "Well, it's not for everybody, but you might try it and find out you like it. I mean, what's the harm in trying it?" So she did come to the home health, and she actually liked it. And then they shut down that company, and we both transferred to the hospital. But she's very empathetic, and very passionate about her
Not
patients.
towards you.
She calls them her little sweeties, her little honeys. She's very nice to her patients, takes very good care of them. It's just me. I almost feel in a way she's
Angry at you?
angry at me for getting sick. And of course, I can't help it.
You were
I mean,
born this way.
I can't help it.
Kia, I don't think you realize how strong you are. I don't think you realize how resilient you are. And I don't think your daughter understands how much you love her. You're sitting here talking to strangers on the internet, giving us your testimony, but also protecting your child. Everything that you have not made her sound selfish. You have made excuses for her, but the fact of the matter is, for her to treat strangers like that and not her own mother, she doesn't deserve this from you. She doesn't deserve your tears. I know she's a child. I know it's the hardest thing for anyone to hear, but there are people sitting out here who, if you were their mother, I'm sure there are people out here who've lost their moms, wish they could phone her right now hearing you, who wish they could text her right now hearing you, who wish they could drive to her right now hearing you and hearing this. In fact, you're making me want to call my mom. You're making me want to phone her and tell her how much I love her, how much I appreciate her, how much I need her, and how I'm here for her regardless of anything. In fact, I do that every day. I tell my mother all of this every single day. And sometimes it feels cringe and cheesy, but I can't imagine anything happening to my mother, and I don't want to. And it really, if my mother were to get sick, I would move her in with me. If she lives for another 10 years, I will be next to her for the next 10 years. I will literally sacrifice my life for my mom. And this is not a lie. I'm not just saying it. This is what I would do this for my mom. I would do this for my sister. I'd do this for my dad. I lost my dad 2 years ago in September. And
I'm sorry.
thank you. But the hardest thing for me to not get over, but to overcome, is the fact that I didn't get to say goodbye to him. It's the fact that I didn't get to speak to him one last time. I didn't get to hold him one last time. I didn't get to tell him how much he means to me, and that he was the best dad I could have asked for. And that no matter what happens and what comes from life hereafter for me, he will always be with me, and his remnants will always be there. And I will do everything I can to make sure that anything I do in the eyes of him with pride. And
Yes.
your daughter is going to regret this. I'm telling you now. She's not gonna.
Yeah.
She's
That's
not gonna.
I'm worried. That's what I'm worried. I'm worried that when I do pass away, she is going to lose it, and she's going to feel guilty that she didn't spend more time with me. But
Her
I
fault
don't.
right now.
I don't know. I can't change it. I mean, I can't. I'm afraid if I try to push things with her.
She will pull away.
I haven't seen her for 2 months. The last time I saw her was when she had my grandson's graduation party. So that was 2 months ago. And I had said to her a couple weeks ago, I haven't seen you for a couple months. And she said, well, I'm off this weekend. She said, I'll come down this weekend. Well, she never came. And then I never texted her and said, are you coming down? I didn't say anything to her. Well, then my grandson was here through the week last week, and I said, your mom was supposed to come and see me. He comes down and cuts our grass. And I said, your mom was supposed to come and see me over the weekend, and she never came. And he said, oh, she's been sick. Her and Seneca both have been sick. And I said, well, if she's sick, well, then I wouldn't want her to come down here because I got enough problems, But she could have told me. She could have said, hey, Mom, I'm not going to be able to come down.
Should
I'm
have
sick.
communicated it with you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear from her at all. So I sent her a text message yesterday, and I said, how are you feeling? And so, we talked about, she said she had COVID. And she said she was just starting to feel better. And I didn't say anything about, it's been, haven't seen you since Jamin's graduation party. This year, I've seen her 3 times. In this 2025, I've seen her 3 times. And I can't depend on her to take me to any appointments. I asked her, I have a cyst right below my belly button. And I went to see a dermatologist about it. And the dermatologist said that it's too big to remove in the office and I need to have it surgically removed. Well, I thought, well, that's not cancer related. So maybe I could get Sheena to take me to that surgery. Because, you can't drive yourself home after you've been put under anesthesia.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a big deal. It's not cancer. It's just a cyst. And I asked her, I sent her a text message and I said, hey, I'm going to be seeing a surgeon about getting this cyst removed. I said, do you think maybe you could take me, if it's one of your days off, if you could take me for the day of surgery? It'll be in Boardman. And she never replied to my text message. She never answered me. So I won't ask her again. My sister's going to take me. But my sister gets angry and my husband gets angry.
No, ma'am.
And
sorry.
my sister she's wanted to say something to Sheena. And I told her, I said, please don't. Because you're just going to make it worse. If you say anything to her, you're just going to push her further away from
Matt,
me.
with all due respect, it can't get any worse than this. Like,
Well,
unfortunately, this is the height of disrespect. Like, again, she doesn't know how blessed she is to have you as a mother, because you're out here not wanting to hurt her. You're out here still protecting her. You're out here still empathizing with her. You're out here still forgiving her. And you're not a baby. You are a phenomenal human being, and you're a phenomenal mother. And this child of yours, she is selfish, ma'am. And I don't know if I'm sure you've heard it from people around you, your sister, your husband, but the truth of the matter is she does not care. Not about you. It's not about you. She just does not care. And the excuse, if it is, I'm angry that you got sick, that's an excuse. No one wants to get sick. No one goes down on their knees and says to God, I'd like to get sick now. No one does that. So I'm so sorry that you are in this position where you have everyone, but you don't have the person that you need the most.
right.
That extension of you. And
I have my husband. He's my husband. He's my rock, and I don't know what I would do without him. But I really would like to have the support of my daughter too. But I just don't know how to get it.
Yeah.
Hey Kia, baby, it's Mama Lena. Can you check your text messages and please reach out to Truth, please?
Yeah.
She was in here. I don't know if she left.
She left. This live is triggering her.
I figured.
That's why I haven't talked the Truth about it, because I didn't want to trigger her.
I'd rather you reach out to Truth and talk to her instead of coming here to 245. Not being mean, but strange.
Okay, not being mean, but you're getting cut off. This woman right here deserves to have a platform with 240,000 people. This woman right here deserves to have an audience that hears her story. This woman deserves to have a platform that has daughters sitting here as a reminder of how important your mother is. You do not need to do anything. You stay right here and you tell everybody your testimony, because there are women and men like you sitting out here right now who need to hear what you are going through, who need to feel what you are going through, because they might be going through the same. There are girls and boys out here right now who need to phone their mothers and phone their fathers and tell them right now that they love them and they're going to miss them. 250 people don't deserve you. 250,000 people deserve you. 250 million people deserve you. 250 billion people deserve to hear what you have to say. And no one, with all due respect, is going to take your voice away from you again. You came out here to raise awareness. You came out here to get a community to start a cancer thing. And here we are. I may not have cancer. A lot of people sitting here right now may not have cancer, but we are part of your community. And you have just done what you wanted to do. You have reached your target. You have achieved your goal. And you have a community who's here to listen to you, who's here to listen to your testimony, who's here to be with you. We are strangers on the internet, but guess what? We're with you. We're there in spirit, we're there in mind. We hear you and we see you here. So yes, message truth, message this, message that. But I am so grateful and I'm so proud to have you here.
Thank you.
Yes, King John, thank you for allowing me up. So thank you, and I hope you're doing good today. Kia,
Yes.
my name is Mike. Well, Michael, but I go by Mike. I am so glad that you are here today, and I am so glad to hear your testimony. But I want you to know that I wished that I lived absolutely next door to you, because I would be sitting with you, holding your hand every day. So just know that in my heart, in your heart, that I am sitting with you right now, holding your hand. Okay. And I would love to come over every morning and pour a cup of coffee and just sit with you, even if we just sat and just had a cup of coffee together. Okay. But the reason I wanted to come up is to say this, and King John kind of beat me to it, but honey, please don't be afraid of dying. Okay. Please don't. uh, I don't know who or what you believe in, but I believe in a higher power myself. But I'm comforted knowing that when my time comes, that I'm just gonna be in the loving arms of my higher power, and I'm gonna be comforted. I'm gonna be loved, and that I'm gonna be okay, and I'm just gonna be at peace. And that's what when I start to go, start to think that way, I bring myself back to the other way, knowing that, and that kind of gets me through. But I'm very proud of you for getting up here and sharing your story. As painful as it is to hear, it's also good to hear as well. I have three sisters and two brothers younger than me. They're my brothers and sisters, but in reality, they're my half brothers and sisters. They were all tested for the BRCA gene. All
Yeah.
three of my sisters had to have total mastectomies and hysterectomies. My two brothers have also tested for the BRCA, and they have to be. They've also for the breast cancer. I carry so much guilt because I also had the genetic testing, and I have not test. I don't know the proper terminology, but I have not tested for any of the cancers, and so I did not get any of the genes from my mom's side of the family for any cancer. She was a cervical cancer survivor. She did not have the breast cancer, but like I said, my three sisters had to have total mastectomies, hysterectomies, and both my brothers have also tested positive for the BRCA. Now, I do go every year, now that I'm over 50, I do the colon, the prostate, and the breast, just for my own peace of mind, and I'm okay. But I carry so much guilt because I have so much love for my brothers and sisters, so I'm carrying that guilt around. But I go to therapy for other reasons, but that does come up, and we're working on the guilt. But that's where I'm at with all of this. But I just want to say that I'm very proud
and that of you to get up and share your story with us, and just know that you are, that you do have support and everything. And like I said, if I lived closer, I would definitely be over there every day having a cup of coffee with you for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Um,
Here,
yeah.
there are lots of people out here who have no idea what it feels like to be in your position, but we are here for you. And it's not it's not a lot, but you have us, and you have an entire community. You are never ever going to be a burden. Yeah.
You know, as far as believing in God, I want to believe it so bad because I want to believe that I'll be with my daughter again. I want to believe I'll see her again.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I have a theory about death. I have a theory about what happens after we die. I have a theory about reincarnation in a sort. Can I share it with you guys?
Yes. Yes.
I believe that when a man and woman procreate and create a baby, for example, Paige, okay, you and your ex-husband created Paige. You and your husband became one, we'll say, flower.
Mm-hmm.
That flower has petals, and those
Right.
petals are made up of your ancestry and his. Without you and without him, it could never exist.
Right.
I believe that it has been proven biologically that it's not the fastest sperm that wins the race, it's the one that the ovum, the egg, chooses. It's the one that the egg calls out to. All the other sperm, they literally, it's a fact, they literally slow down. And the one that they connect with, the one that they've been waiting for, the one that egg's been waiting for, is what connects with it. In that same breath, I believe that we as women have millions of eggs. And those millions of eggs are made up of your entire ancestry and your ex-husband. And you
Mm-hmm.
created Paige. But you also created Shanna. Both of you created Shanna.
Right.
Meaning that Paige is in existence. Paige exists with her. Paige
Right.
is somewhere within her. That's
Mm-hmm.
my belief. As long as
Yes.
your DNA and your ex-husband's DNA is out here, now it's in your grandson and in your
Yeah.
grandkids.
I love my grandkids so much. Especially, I'm not going to say I love one more than the other. My grandson, though, his personality reminds me so much of my daughter Paige.
Well,
And my granddaughter, her personality is more like Sheena's.
there's
And
the piece of
um,
you, the
I
remnant.
just, I just,
You are going to live forever, whether you like it or not, because your grandchildren are going to have children and they're going to have grandchildren. And one day you might come back. One day that egg and that sperm that meets, it might make a version of you. It might make a version of Paige. It might the theories and the possibilities with regards to life and death are endless. It's limitless. The one thing that is inevitable is that we do need to die. Every single one of us need to die. It is a necessary chaos for life to go on. And you
my
can't be
sister, my sister actually made a comment to me
here.
saying her and a friend, we were having a three-way text. This was back in January. And my sister's always getting on me. She wants me to go out and do things and quit sitting in the house. She wants me to go out and live my life. She doesn't understand that most of the time I don't feel well. and I'm depressed and I have anxiety and I just can't get that through her head. I said, you don't have any idea what it's like to be me. You don't understand what it's like to deal with cancer. Cancer has dominated almost my entire adult life since I was 29 years old. It has dominated my life. I've lost so many people to cancer. The hardest one being my child. And I stood there over top of her and watched her die. And lied to her and told her I would be okay and she could go. And a few minutes after everybody came back in the room, the doctor came in the room too. Paige had a tear that rolled down her face. And my friend she said, oh my goodness, she said, Paige is crying. And a doctor said, she's not crying. Paige has no idea what's going on. He said, that is an involuntary tear that just rolled out of her eye. It's not what you think at all. And I kind of have mixed feelings about what I want to believe or what I think about the tear rolling out of her eye. Part of me thinks the tear rolled out of her eye because she knew she was leaving me. And she knew how much I loved her. But then part of me thinks maybe she had a tear roll down her face because she was scared. And I don't want that.
No, Mama. No, Mama. Trust your gut. You know her best. She knew that you loved her to death. You were there for her.
I did. I was with her. I never left her side when we went for treatments. I always stayed at the hospital with her. Until one time she was in the ICU. And I said, can I stay? I looked around the room and the only thing that was in the room, besides all this equipment in her bed, was a wooden rocking chair. And I said, am I allowed to stay here with her? And the nurse said, yeah. And I said, well, where am I supposed to sleep? And they pointed over to the windowsill. There was a 1-inch cushion on a pretty wide windowsill that some parents that had stayed there before had made and donated to them because they were in the same situation where they wanted to stay there with their child and there was nowhere for them to lay down. So I stayed there that first night and tried to sleep on that ledge and didn't get really any sleep. And the Paige's oncologist came in the next morning and I told him, I said, I didn't hardly get any sleep last night. I mean, sleeping on a ledge is not comfortable. And he said, why don't you call the Ronald McDonald House? It was almost right across the street from the Cleveland Clinic. Call the Ronald McDonald House, see if you can get a room. Paige is in ICU. Someone's going to be watching her round the clock. You can go over there and sleep at night. That way you can get your rest. And then you can come here and spend the day with Paige. So I called the Ronald McDonald House to see if they had any rooms first. And they said they did, so I reserved a room. And then I had to tell Paige that I was going to the Ronald McDonald House. She was very upset about it. I had never left her before. Any time that she had ever been in the hospital, I always stayed with her. I never left her, except to go take a shower or to run downstairs and get something to eat and come right back to the room. I never left her. And I said, at 9 o'clock, I said, I'm going to go over to the Ronald McDonald House and I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to get up first thing in the morning and I'm going to get a shower and get dressed, and I'll be right back over here. I'll be here before 9 o'clock in the morning. So basically, I'll be here with you for 12 hours, and then I'm going to go over there and stay for the night. And that first night that I was at the Ronald McDonald House, I did not get any sleep because she was so distraught that I left her at the hospital that she kept texting me, telling me how unhappy she was that she was at the hospital by herself. And I felt so guilty that I didn't know if I would go back. But then the next night, she seemed a little better. She still didn't like it, but she didn't bother me all night like she did the first night. So she was in the ICU for 4 or 5 days. And then they finally moved her to a regular room. And then there they had pull out, like love seats that pull out into a bed. So I was able to stay with her once they got her into a regular room. But, Paige, I kind of feel like in some ways Sheena, and Sheena and I have talked about this since Paige died. I said, I know when you were a child, because she was only 9, 10 years old when Paige got sick the first time.
Can I
Just
ask,
yeah.
is there a likelihood that Shayna felt that she was neglected in a sense because you had to focus on Paige? You had to.
Well, I said to her, I'm sure there were times you felt like your needs were put on the back burner because I had to be with Paige so much. And she told me at the time, she could have been lying, I don't know. She said, Mom, I don't hold anything against you or against Paige. She at this time, she had 2 kids of her own.
Can I ask you why she said that? Did you ask her or did she randomly just say it in conversation?
I said to her, I'm sure at times you felt put on the back burner. And I said, I just want to tell you, I know that there was a lot of times that I wasn't there for you because I had to be there for Paige. And I'm sorry for any grief or anything that caused you because your mom was 2 hours away with your sister. But if it would have been the other way around, I would have been with you. If you would have been the sick one, I would have been with you. And Paige would have been left behind. I did the best I could with what I had. Paige needed me. I had to be there for her. And she insisted that she had no ill feelings towards me or Paige
You're a super mom.
because of that. My daughter, my sister, had said on the phone one night that I was saying, I said, you don't know how it feels to be told that you're terminally ill. And she said, everybody's terminal. And I said, what the fuck? I mean, how can you say that to someone who's been told they're dying of cancer? How can you be so cruel to say everybody's terminal? I'm not an idiot. I know everybody. I know everybody has to die. I know that. I'm not stupid. But I thought that was a really cruel thing for her to say.
Oh,
To
and
me.
it's sensitive. Well, everyone might be terminal, but they don't have the disposition that you have. They're not in your situation. You're not given it. You are definitely not like me. I don't have a timeline on my life.
Right.
It is inevitable, but to sit there and to say that is so disrespectful to who you are and what you're going through, and so insensitive.
Yeah, I told her, I said, I didn't talk to her for a couple weeks, and then I told her, I said, I think you owe me an apology for saying that because that was wrong for you to say that. And she said, well, I forget what she said. She said, I didn't say everybody is terminal. I said, everybody, I forget what she said, but it means the same thing. I said, well, it's still, and you meant the same thing, whether you said terminal or whatever it was she said. But I said, it's the same thing. And I know you're going to die too, but you at least have hope that you could live to be in your 80s. My mom died last year. She was 82. My dad is still alive and he's 88 years old. So I'm 61.
Yeah,
My birthday's in December. I'll be 62, and I'm at this point. I don't even know if I'll make it to my
yeah,
62nd birthday.
yeah. Hold up. Let me tell you something. 4 years ago, you were told that you have terminal cancer of the appendix. That
Yes,
was 4 years ago. When someone is terminal, your timeline is 3 months, 2 months, who knows? But you have come this far. You have fought and survived this far. You know what's making the cancer worse? The depression, the anxiety, the stress, the
yes.
thoughts. You are
It is.
literally pushing
It's very
yourself.
hard to deal with.
Yeah, you need a healthy outlet, and I know this is only a fraction of help, but what can we do? How can we make you feel better? How can we not make you forget that your daughter's this, what she is? How do we help you? I need to help you. We need to help you. We need to. We can't cure your depression, but we need to make you feel okay because I want to be here in December singing happy birthday to you. I'm gonna bake you a cake. Like I'm gonna blow candles out for you. So
Well,
you need to let us know
can,
what we can do to make you feel better, what you need from us. If you need to talk, we're all here. People are out here reaching out to you right now.
I'm not sure. There was one lady on this app who was a little bit older than me that I got close to. Her name, I'll just say her name. Her name is Debbie, and I got really close to her, and we talked on the phone and texted each other every day. Talked about the stuff going on TikTok about different people, and we talked a lot. We talked a lot about a lot of different things. I really felt like she was a true friend to me. And then I ended up finding out that she was, all of a sudden one day, she wouldn't answer my texts. And I tried to call her because I was worried about her, and she didn't answer my phone call either. So I tried to call someone else, and I didn't get an answer there either. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't find out till probably a week or maybe 2 weeks later. I finally found out from another person that Debbie was spreading lies about me, telling another person that I didn't believe some things about her.
Okay.
And
Kia, is that the Debbie from Truth's Live?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold up. Kia, put that on a back burner. This is what I'm doing. Kia, can you send me your number? I'm giving it to my mom.
Yes.
My mom's not on TikTok. My mom's not in this bullshit. She doesn't care about this. My mom is the most beautiful woman, the most intelligent woman I know. And I want her and you to be friends. I want her and you to talk. I know my mom and you would get on like a house on fire, but I think I need my mom and I think you need my mom. So I don't know how much I can do, but what I can do is give you a piece of me that is the most important part of you. And I would like my mom and you to connect. So don't worry
Okay.
about it. Don't worry about anyone on this platform. You're going straight to KJ's mama. No one else has a line to her. No one knows much about her. All they know, all anyone knows is she raised a girl like me, and I know she can help you through this, Kia. So you don't need nobody. You have us. But I want my mom and you to connect. So if you can do that, if you can send me, you have WhatsApp,
Yeah, I'll send you a message.
please, because thank you. I know my mom and you will get through this together. I know this. I will also send you her number and
Okay.
please connect.
Are you sure you don't want to ask her first and maybe
No,
give her my number
no,
and let it be up to
no,
her?
no.
And I don't want to bother
You're
anybody.
not bothering nobody. That's my mom. I know her better
Yeah.
than anybody else.
Yeah,
And
Kia, you're not bothering anybody.
and in my
Kia?
heart of hearts, I know you deserve to talk to her, and she deserves to talk to you. So, no, don't worry about that. There's
And
no.
the rest of us, Kia, are gonna start planning the biggest, baddest birthday
Birthday
blowout
party
you've ever
ever.
had in your life.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And Kia, know that you're blessed.
Yes.
Blessed to have this community that you have come into today and shared your story. But you're blessed to have that other community where you go into truth live as well.
Yeah.
But can I just say, and I just want to let you know, and I'm telling you this, and anyone who's sitting here knows this. My mother is not on social media. My mother doesn't know anybody. My mother doesn't have any noise. My mother doesn't care for any of this shit. My
Okay.
mother is a beautiful human being, and she doesn't care about TikTok or any of these platforms. She cares about people, and she has so much to offer someone like you, Kia. So
How old is your mom?
my mom turned 60 this year,
Okay, so we're close to the same age.
and my mom's been through a lot, but my mom is a warrior woman of God. She is literally at the front of that fight, and she's not gonna feel sorry for you, Kia. She doesn't feel sorry for nobody, but she has so much wisdom and love, and she has an ear to offer you. And I think it's very important that you connect with people who are not associated with this noise, this TikTok shit. Sorry for my language, but people here are, and not everybody, but people here are opportunists. And people here look for ways to benefit themselves and to make themselves look good. My mom is not part of this chaos. So we will speak life into you, absolutely. And I think sometimes it's okay to have friends on social media, but it's also healthy disassociate yourself from this because people out here are only going to listen to you for so long until they start telling you their problems. It's a gift to take, but I can guarantee not with my mom. That's not what's going to happen. So you have an entire community here, and the one gift I can give you, the most precious thing in my life is my mother, and I would like to offer her here to you.
Okay, I
I've never
appreciate
done
that.
this before. Really, I have never done this before. Like, I'm actually a little bit inside. You're going to be the first person on this platform that knows who my mom is.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That means
Kia,
a
they're
lot.
asking down in the chat what day in December is your birthday.
December 13th.
December 13th, everybody. That we're planning a big birthday blowout for Kia.
Now, Kia, you probably didn't see it. Cruz asked you to touch out and touch base with her
Okay.
when you get done here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I texted my mom actually, and here's the response.
I can't see it.
I'm about to put it up to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I came to this app to begin with.
Hey, Kia,
To
look.
try. Yeah.
It was meant to be. Number 13.
Hey, Kia.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Kentucky Girl, or as KJ wants to call me, as Kai Girl.
Hi
Okay.
guys, good morning. Good morning. I was just flying through my sister's live and I heard a little bit here. I didn't hear the whole story. And I just came in here to tell you that, in life, when God takes someone away, he takes only the good because only the good go to heaven first. And can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. And the thing is, your tears right now, they seem like a burden. But my mom used to always say, our yoke is easy and our burden is light. And you should remember that because the time that you have in life on this earth, you are the luckiest because you get to live it like there's no tomorrow. And you should live like that. These are the best times of your life where you make the most memories with whatever you want to do. Your life is about you, and the best cure for anything in life is happiness, and happiness comes from within you yourself. There's nothing in this world we could all say to you that could comfort you in the way that you can comfort yourself. You're an amazing woman. You've been through what you've been through. God has tested you for a reason, and God only tests those that are meant for greatness in your life. And I want you to know that you are special. And this time that you feel that you have, let me tell you something. In life, if it's not your time, it's not your time. There's no sickness in this world that is more powerful than God. You are a mother.
That's
You're
my
a lady.
brother, guys.
You are a powerful being, and I want you to wake up every single day, and I want you to put makeup on, and I want you to get dressed, and I want you to feel like Marilyn Monroe that has the world to live in. Every single day you live like a rock star because now is your time to shine. Do not waste your time on social media because social media has nothing for you. Live out in this world, experience world differently. Right now you should be seeing the world on an axis that we've never seen it. You should be seeing things, rainbows, and you should be seeing pots of gold at the end of the rainbows because that's where you are. You are seeing things that we wish that we could see. So I want you to know that life is special. And every single breath of air that you have inside of you, you fight. And you fight like you fought to have your daughter, like you went to labor for your daughter, like you fought to be the woman that you are where you are right now. Never forget who you are and what you are. And I want you to know that.
I
My
Man,
knew.
mom,
I
sorry,
was.
like my sister supported you here, like everybody's supporting you here. My mom will support you with all her life. I will support you with all her life. We are here. If you ever need to cry, it's not a sign of weakness. You let it out, girl. You hurl. You do whatever. If you want to laugh, you laugh. If you want to scream, you scream. If you want to dance in the rain, you dance in the rain. You do what you need to do to make sure that you live life to the fullest because you have that chance right now.
I love your sister. I've been watching her for probably 4 days.
I love
Yeah.
her too. She's an amazing person. So, Kia,
Yeah.
please, you can also add me anytime you want to talk. You just message me and we can have the longest conversations. I have nothing better to do in my life right now since I'm single. So, you could be my acting girlfriend, Kia. I could make you feel alive again. We can do some dirty dancing, video calls. We can do some dinner. Come on, we're going to love, man. It's no use me being sad with you here because me being sad for you and giving you pity, it's not going to make you live your best life. I don't want you to be
your
sad.
husband
No, I don't.
deserves the best version of you, Kia.
Correct. You need to live now, girl. You need to live now. You take out those mini skirts from the cupboard. You take out all that
Oh
sexy
hell,
stuff
I
and you
don't have
start
any mini
living, girl.
skirts.
Well, we're gonna get you some,
Here,
Kia.
all we want from you is laughter, smiles, and
It's
I
funny
want
you
you.
say that because my husband just said to me the other day
Yeah.
about putting on a dress for him, and I
And
said
you
I
have
don't
to
have
do
any
it.
dresses,
Now
and
is the
he
time
said
to.
he said you'd never want a dress for me.
Kia.
I said I don't have any
Hey,
dresses.
Well,
Kia.
you're going to go out and you're going to buy yourself a
No,
dress
no,
so he's
she's
going to.
not. No, she's not. Kia, I make clothing. I'm sending you a dress.
Kia, now is the time. Now is the time that you live. Okay, you do not. If you want to cry, it's okay. You cry. Okay, but it's time to live.
Yep.
Don't think of this as a sickness. Think of it as a relief in your life to live the way you always wanted to live,
Yes.
with no consequences, with no judgment. You live, girl. You live like you were 16 years old again. You do that now, and you enjoy your life because that's the only thing that's gonna make your sickness feel better.
Yeah.
You are the destiny. You make your own destiny. You are the author of your own book, and you write the chapters now, girl. Okay, every single letter in your life that comes out of your mouth is your dictation to your life going forward.
Yeah. Yes.
God bless everybody. Love you, sister. Love
I
you
love you,
guys.
Dad. I appreciate
Here,
you.
please follow
And
me. Send me a
okay.
message anytime. I'm here. We all here. All right.
All right. Thank
And
Yeah.
know
you.
this, Kia.
We're not part of
Yeah.
the noise here. We're really not part of the noise here. The Lord Himself will fight for you. You won't have to lift a finger in your defense. Exodus 14:14. My mom has a scripture for each one of her kids. He gave you his, I gave you mine. You're going to get yours. You may not have any hope and faith, and you may have this thing where you think that God has abandoned you. But let me tell you, He's just waiting for you to reach out. And it's the hardest thing because you question, does God even exist? Because if there's a God, how can this happen? No, there is a God. And the gods that we all believe in have brought us all together. So you don't have a dress? I'm making one for you. You're going to give me your measurements. I'm going to send it to you. And you're going to put it on and you're going to go out with your husband, even if it's for like a little drive. And you're going to start living your best life because you don't need to conquer your illness. You need to conquer yourself.
I've said over and over again that my depression and my anxiety is almost even harder to deal with than my cancer. And my husband tells everybody that when he met me that I was the strongest person he ever knew. And then when I got sick, it's like my depression. I already had depression from when I lost my daughter. But when I got sick, my mental health changed. And my mental health has just really taken a shit. And in the beginning of this, I just thought, how much is one person supposed to be able to take? You know, I lost my first husband. I lost my daughter. I lost my mother-in-law. I lost my sister-in-law. I lost my brother-in-law. I lost my mom. My current husband, he's still here, thank God. I mean, if something happened to him, I don't know what I would do. And in fact, when he was diagnosed in 2018, I completely lost it because I thought, oh no, here we go again. I'm going to lose someone else to cancer. But he's still here, and he's doing everything he can. And he takes good care of me. He's good to me, and he's working so hard to try to do things around our house that we need done.
So Kia, here's what you do. At least this is what I do: is turn the page, and now we're going to start a new chapter or even start a new book. But whatever it is, either close the book now and start a new one, or
It's
turn
the
the page and
final
start a new
chapter
chapter.
here.
Yes,
The final chapter. And you gotta
and
make
take
it
and
epic.
and take the deepest breath that you've ever taken, or possibly can take, and here we go. But now you've got a whole new group of friends right behind you. You've got all that love. You got a brand new family. You got KJ's family behind you. I mean, how awesome! I mean,
Yeah.
I'm 58 years old, and I'm over here. I am bawling my eyes out. But these are tears of joy, happiness, and everything else. And I'm like, my poor heart can't take much more. It's so cleansing and powerful at the same time.
Well, I've been wanting to talk to her, and I've been listening to her shows every day. And
But
what
it
she
wasn't
said
meant
on there
until today. But it
wasn't
wasn't.
any wasn't anything like what I wanted to talk to her about. And I've been debating. And a lot of times when I see that she's on, there's already a ton of people
But it wasn't
in her
your time.
boxes.
It
And
wasn't your time.
yeah,
Today was your time.
Yeah.
I
Today
caught
was
her
your time.
today and I sent her a message. And so here I am.
And today it was meant for you to. Today was your day, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about writing a book?
A friend of mine actually said to me that I should write a book. And I said, I don't know anything about writing a book.
You don't need to
And
know anything about writing.
she said, I'll help you.
All
I
you
was
have
like,
to do
that's,
is dictate. But you
Hit
have
the
a
voice
story.
recorder on your phone. Hit the voice recorder on your phone and just start talking.
Yep. You have a story, Mama. There's your book already. You are your book. You don't need to know how to write a book. The book is written.
Yep.
yeah. I just wonder why I I always think to myself, what have I done in my life that I deserve all this? You know, loss after loss after loss after loss. And like my
Tell
sister, and I
you,
have three brothers.
I have.
I mean, none of them have had to go through anything really tough like I have.
This right here today. That's what it was meant for. This right here today.
The testimony. Yes.
This right here today. That's what it was all meant for. This right here today.
It reminds me of the story of Esther for such a time as this. Today was your day.
Yes, ma'am. And you
Today's
haven't
my
done
day.
anything wrong. No, no. What's happening to you? God is empowering you and putting you at the forefront so that you can share your testimony, so that you can help other people, so that you can motivate. Yeah, I don't believe that you're terminally ill. The doctors can say it, but you have so much life in you, Mama. And on the 13th of December, I'm gonna bake you a cake. I'm gonna bake that cake and I'm gonna blow candles out for you. But before then, I'm making you a dress because you're gonna start dancing. You're gonna start singing and you're gonna start through your pain. You're gonna have to start enjoying your life, Mama.
Okay, I want a German chocolate cake.
Like a Black Forest cake?
No, German chocolate with German chocolate icing with the coconut in it. That's my
Okay.
favorite. That's my favorite cake.
Okay, I'm gonna find a way to do it. My mama just sends me a message and says that you are Ruth. In the Bible, you are Ruth. And yeah, I'm gonna find out what a German chocolate cake is, and I'm gonna bake it.
Oh, you don't know what a German chocolate cake is?
No, ma'am.
The icing has coconut and I think walnuts in it,
Okay. Okay.
and
Well,
the cake is chocolate.
my in-laws are German. Does it have to do anything with Germany?
I don't know.
Because
It's
I have
very
Honestly, I
a
don't
popular.
know.
It's very popular over there, KJ. It's a German chocolate cake. Yes, it's very
Yeah.
popular.
I'm gonna find out what it is, and I'm gonna make it. I think they make it at the bakery, or the cakery, So I'm gonna find out. But Kentucky girl,
Yes, ma'am.
hello, mama.
Um, hi. I sent you. I followed you, and anytime you need to talk, anything, my inbox is open. I went through breast cancer when I was 30. Had the double mastectomy, reconstruction, still doing reconstructions. I found out a couple years ago that I carry MSH2, which is a Lynch syndrome. My dad was actually diagnosed the same day that I was with bladder cancer.
Oh
We
my.
was same day, same office, different doctors.
Wow.
It's we always said our bodies aligned. Everything that happened to me happened to him, or vice versa. I lost him 2 years ago to colon cancer, which is we assume that my Lynch syndrome come from his side of the family. My son also has Lynch syndrome. He is 22 years old. He has to do colonoscopies yearly, which I'm thankful that we know because you know it's he can do the what am I trying to say? The annual checkups.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I have to make sure I get I get
yes,
colonoscopies. I've been getting them since I was 50, but my
yes,
cancer was not picked up by a colonoscopy. And so on paper, I mean, I was diagnosed with appendix cancer, but on paper, they always write it as colon cancer. And the treatment that I got is for colon cancer. Appendix cancer is pretty rare. I had never heard
right.
of anybody ever until I was diagnosed with it. I had never heard of anybody ever having appendix cancer. And I just kicked myself that I put it off for 2 months before I went to the doctor. But like I said, the pain wasn't constant. It came and it went. It came and it went. And I just thought I pulled a muscle, pulling somebody up in at work, and I just blew it off. And it didn't really hurt me that much um, until it did. And here we are for almost 4 years.
Yeah, I had a colon. My colonoscopy was in August. My colon is so twisted because I've had stomach surgeries because of bleeding ulcers.
Hmm.
So I've only got a fourth of a stomach. So that's caused a lot of my issues, that my colon's twisted from all the surgeries. So I seen my doctor today and he has referred me to another colon doctor to possibly have my colon removed,
I'm
which
sorry.
is nothing that I want to do. But he said with doing colonoscopies, there's a high risk of they getting in there and they penetrating it, which would cause a lot of trouble. The last surgery that I had, big surgery that I had, was 2 years ago. I almost died. I was in the hospital. My son was in the room with me. I coded. This was after surgery. I went into another surgery, emergency surgery, to repair because they had punctured the duodenum, and so I was internally bleeding. I was in the hospital for 8.5 weeks. Sorry, and it was just hell. I mean, I know what you're going through, and the depression, the anxiety. People don't understand, they think it's just cancer and you just deal with the treatment. They
Hmm.
don't understand that you deal with everyday life and you
Right.
still, the anxiety. I have insomnia really, really bad.
I do too.
Depression. I
Hmm.
mean, if you name it, I'm on it because, it's the aftermath of after you do the chemo and the radiation and the
Yep.
surgeries.
Yep.
There is a
Yeah. I mean,
lot
once you
of,
have cancer, even if you're not currently going through treatment, it's always there hanging over your head.
yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
you're always
ma'am.
waiting for it to come back.
Yes.
And I've been dealing with this since I was 29 years old. And I haven't met a person yet, besides my husband so far, that hasn't gotten cancer and died. So
Right.
I know that, I mean, the doctor in Pittsburgh told me, the one that did my high pec surgery, told me, he said, this cancer will take your life.
Mm-hmm.
And when he told me that, my sister was with me, and I just sat there in the chair sobbing, hysterically, practically. And I kept saying, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And the doctor was sitting there, and he had two of his nurses in there, plus my sister was in there, and they were all just staring at me. And I just kept saying, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And he said, I'm not a doctor that sugarcoats things. And he said, this cancer will take your life eventually.
But you're still here. The doctor cannot
Yeah.
put an
I
end
mean,
date on your
yeah.
life.
I mean, honestly, I didn't think I would survive this long. I have survived longer than I thought I would. But with all these nodules in my lungs, I'm scared that this is the beginning of the end for me. And
But you could live another 10 years.
yeah,
Live every day like it's your last. That's the way every one of us should be doing. Because we don't know.
right,
Anybody could walk out their door tomorrow. I mean, we don't know. We just
right.
have to live every day like it's our last. And I thank God for my son because I always said I got cancer for a reason. And that reason was my son now wants to be an oncology nurse. And that's what he's going to school for.
Oh wow, that's
Because
nice.
he has taken care of me. He's changed PICC lines. He's pulled. I've had feeding tubes, and they've come up out of my mouth. He has pulled them out for me. I mean, you name it, he's done it, and I think
My
that's what's
husband,
in him.
my husband's had to learn to do some things for me.
Mm-hmm.
I I had a bag for 6 weeks, and that was a nightmare. And we had a really good nurse that would come. Would she come, honey, twice a week? She'd come twice a week and change my bag. And then, of course, if she wasn't here and my bag needed change or started leaking, it
Right.
starts leaking, you got to change it. And then, while you're trying to change it, stuff's coming out of it. I mean, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
So you don't have the bag
I
now.
don't
You had
have
it
the bag
reversed.
anymore. I had reversal surgery, and so I don't have the bag anymore, thank goodness. And,
Yeah.
but, it's, I've always told people I have a dark cloud over my head that follows me wherever I go, and it won't leave me alone. It just
Right. I get that you feel that
goes
way.
from one person to this person to that. I mean, my first husband had a mutation of the P53 gene, and there's a 50% chance of him passing it on to his children. So he passed it on to Paige, but Sheena did not get it. But
Mm-hmm.
because he had breast cancer, she is at higher risk for breast cancer.
Right.
So
What gene did he have?
he had a mutation of the P53 gene.
Okay. I have
So,
Lynch syndrome, which is the MSH2.
okay. Yeah, see, when his mother died, his father was an alcoholic and couldn't take care of 4 kids. 4 kids, 5 and under. He couldn't even take care of himself.
Mm-hmm.
So the mother, she knew she was going to die. By the time she had Sean, it was pretty much already too late for her. She refused to have any treatment until she gave birth to Sean. And I think she had radiation, but I think that's the only treatment that she had. And she died at 25 years of age. But she already had it planned out. Joe, their father, kept the oldest girl, the 5-year-old. He kept her, and the other 3 kids were all adopted out to different families. So Sean didn't even get to grow up with his siblings.
Mm-hmm.
But he was told as a child by the people that adopted him, he was told that he was adopted and why. And when him and I got together, I started doing some digging and found out where his dad was and how to get a hold of him. Found out my uncle knew his dad. So I had my uncle call Joe and said, your youngest son, Sean, would like to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
That was something that Sean always wanted, but he was always afraid of being rejected.
Right.
So it's not anything that he would do on his own. And this is when Sheena was a baby. So me and Sheena came home for a visit, and I went and met his father and his 2 sisters, both of them, when Sheena was 6 months old. And And then the next time Sean came home, he got to meet his two sisters. And then he met his brother when his first sister died. He came for the funeral. So that's the first time the four of them were together since their mother died, was at their sister's funeral. And then Terry died in 2017, and David died, I think it was 3 years ago. And him and I got really close when Terry died. And when I found out I had cancer, I had sent him a message. And I said, David, I just wanted to tell you that I have cancer. He was living in Florida. And he said, Tina, he said, I'm really sorry that you have cancer. But he said, I'm dealing with my own stuff. I have been diagnosed with cancer. And I don't want to talk about it to anybody. And I'm sorry, but I just can't talk to you. And I said, okay. I said, I just want you to know, though, if you ever change your mind, I'm here. I'm here to listen. If you want to talk, you want to cry, you want to scream, I'm here. But I never heard from him. He died. I mean, he didn't live very long. The cancer had already spread pretty far when he found out he was sick. So he didn't.
Some people have a hard time accepting it.
Yeah. Yeah, he had already lost his entire family to cancer, except for his dad. His dad, I don't even know what his dad died from, but he didn't really know his dad, and his dad really didn't make any attempt to have a relationship with any of his kids, even the one that he kept. His parents took care of her. So she grew up with her grandparents. And then when she became an adult, she basically took care of her dad because he was an alcoholic. He was irresponsible. And all he wanted to do was sit at the bar every day and drink. And she would come home. She lived in different places. She had lived in California for years. And then she lived in Florida for years. And then she went to Virginia. And Virginia's where she actually died. But, she'd come home quite often and come and visit with us. And she was here to see us 2 weeks before Paige died. And Paige had actually we had gone to the Relay for Life. And Paige cut the ribbon for the survivor's lap. And 2 weeks later, she died. And the guy that Terry was with at the time, when she told him that Paige died, he said, well, you're not going back up there, are you? You were just there.
Oh, my gosh.
And she said, yes. She said, these people yes, I'm going back up there. That's my niece.
Exactly.
I am going back up there. So she did. She came back up here. And she spent every day with me while she was here. And and that was just like the final straw. Her and her boyfriend split up after
I would hope so.
Yeah. She said that was just it for me. She said Donald was not a family man. He never got married. He never had any kids.
He wasn't supportive.
And he wasn't supportive of her, being involved with her family. So, but her and I were very close, and losing her has been hard on me too. And, I think of her as a sister, not a sister-in-law. And I always wished that she were here so I could talk to her. Me and my sister drove down to Virginia, I think 3 different times, to visit with her because she wasn't able to come up here, and would stay down there for a week with her. And she just got so bad, and Andy was working, her husband, and she asked me if I would come down. And she said, I wanted to ask you if you and your sister would come down and clean my house for me. And I said, absolutely, we would come down and clean your house for you. Yes. So we did. Me and my sister packed up, and we took a week, and we went down. And the day after we got there, after Andy went to work, we cleaned my sister-in-law, cleaned my sister-in-law's house from top to bottom. And it was spick and span clean when Andy got home from work that day. She actually told us after we got there, while we were cleaning, that Andy wanted to clean the house the day before we got there. And because he was embarrassed that the house, it really was bad. And she said, Andy, they're coming down here to clean the house. So what's the point of you cleaning the house? Just leave it alone. So he did. He left it alone. And we, like I said, we cleaned it top to bottom. And I helped my sister-in-law get a shower, and I took her to doctor appointments, a couple of doctor appointments while I was there. I've always, in my entire adult life, I've always been a caregiver. To someone. Yes, to someone. And this is the first time I've had to depend on other people to take care of me. And it's really hard.
It's hard, yeah. Do you think that your daughter would go to therapy with you?
No.
No?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think
No, she went to therapy when she was a child, and I had to force her to go. She didn't want to go. I forced her to go. And there's no way I would even suggest it to her. I would love it if she would go with me to a therapy session.
I think she would actually get quite angry at you.
Yeah, I think she would too.
She would pull back a little bit because it's intrusive.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything to push her further away. I want to pull her closer to me. I don't want to die and her have regrets of the way that she treated me when I needed her. But I don't know.
She's already going to have regrets with the way that she's treated you.
Yeah, I mean,
she is. I hope she does.
Yeah.
But my thing is just live every day the best that you can.
Yep.
You know.
My grandson.
It's her loss.
My son came, about a month ago, and he's 18, almost 19. And I never talked to my grandkids about my illness. I haven't since I've been sick. And my grandson was sitting here. He had come to cut the grass. And I said, Jamin, come in here and sit down for a minute before you go cut the grass. I want to talk to you. And he came in, he sat down, and I said, listen, I said, my last scan showed that I have nodules in my lungs. And I'm just not sure what's going to happen. And as soon as I said that, his whole demeanor changed. Just like his face just practically fell to the floor. And he took his face and hid it inside his shirt. And I could just see how devastated he was. And then I felt bad. And he stood up and he said, you can't die. And I said, come here. I said, come and hug me. And he bent over and we hugged each other. And I told him how much I love him. I said, just never forget, no matter what happens, how much your grandma loves you, because I do. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
And he said, I love you too, Grandma. Oh, I mean, they've been blessings in my life, both of them. But
Grandma, you are loved so much.
You got a whole army behind you now.
Kia,
Yeah.
I can understand and sympathize with the dark cloud that you feel that's
Yeah.
over you. In May of 2022, my son, at the age of 30, he was diabetic most of his life. He didn't take care of himself, and it ruined his kidneys. So he ended up passing away at the age of 30. So I had to watch him die.
I'm so sorry.
Then in September of 2022, that same year, my dad, who also had kidney disease, passed away. He passed away 3 years ago today. 3 years ago today,
My
I held my
condolences,
dad's
man.
hand for the last time.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
And then
I can't.
in January 2023, so this all happened in 8 months' time, my husband passed away where a blood clot went straight through his heart.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
And then in in December of 2023, my son was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
No.
My youngest son. He had the tumor removed, but the kind of tumor he has, he's been told eventually will come back. So we're always on that nervous brink every 3 months when he
Yeah.
has to do that PET
Yep.
scan.
Every time you have to have scans done.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
And
how I
then
am. I mean, I'll be on my way to the hospital to get the scan done, and I'm a nervous wreck, even though I know I'm not going to find out anything that day. But
right.
I'm a nervous wreck about it, and I'm a nervous wreck until they call me and tell me what the scan results are.
But he was having symptoms that he felt like he was having a stroke, but he found out it was a brain tumor. But because I had endured such loss already, he was afraid to share anything with me.
Yeah,
Mm.
I just need to say something.
Yeah.
Do you see the effect you've had? Look at how many women and men are sitting out here who have experienced what you're experiencing or who are currently experiencing it. Look at the impact you've had. This is what you wanted. This is
Yes.
why you came to
This
TikTok.
is this is the reason I came to TikTok. It is.
Yeah, it is, Mama. You did it. That's one thing, one tick on your bucket
I
list.
finally did it. Yay.
Yeah, but you need to keep doing it because there are so many
That's why I
people
said my
sitting out
inbox is
here.
always open.
Yeah, but there are so
And
many people sitting out here who I didn't even know have stories like yours, and I'm so grateful that I get to hear this. I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of this, to experience this, because I don't know what it feels like to be in your position or any of your positions, but hopefully I don't ever get to feel like that. But if it ever were to come, I have you guys, and thank you for. I just sorry, I wanted to just interrupt to say thank you for this, Kia. Thank you for
Thank
bringing
you.
this.
Yes,
I
thank
didn't do
you.
nothing. You
and
did it.
every just we want you to have good days and happy days, but
Yep.
just know that every tear you cry, God is saving it in a jar. He saves
Exactly.
all our tears.
At the end of the day, God's got you. I know prayer is what got me through every single day.
Yo, I think I need to get my mama to start a support group. Like, no, really,
Yeah.
my mom is a badass. My mom is the most intelligent woman, really, the most intelligent woman I know, and she's a realist. But I feel like I need to get her to start a group.
What year were you
Yeah.
born, KJ?
I was born in 1993.
Okay. Paige was born in 1991.
Shit.
And my youngest one was born in '93.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, all your kids and I are around the same age. And I can't imagine, like I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, if you are my mom, I would be there with you right now. I would
Yes,
not leave
ma'am.
your side. your husband would hate me because I'd be attached to you by the hip. Yeah.
He'd be like, "Who the heck is that? Why won't she leave?"
Yeah, I would never leave you, Mom. And I wish I was there. I wish I lived in the US. I wish I was close to you. I wish I could just drive to you right now and just hug you and make you a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just sit in silence with you if you want to
Lemon
be with
chocolate
one.
cake.
Yeah, the
I'm in
German cake.
Ohio, but unfortunately, I'm not in the same area of Ohio. I'm in the Dayton area.
Okay.
But
Um,
I told Truth when you reach out to Truth to give you my info so you can reach out to me.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and my
I
inbox
I
is
had
always
I
open.
had sent her a couple messages, and I've been wanting to talk to her, but because of everything she's gone through herself, I just wasn't sure if I should talk to her about any of this or not, because I didn't want to
Well,
trigger her.
she asked she had asked down in the comments why you hadn't reached out to her.
That's why, because I didn't want to trigger her.
Can
She'll
I just say
understand.
something?
Yeah.
You are not obligated, and I understand you've made friends here, but you are not obligated to answer anyone about anything. If people want to know why you didn't reach out, it's because you didn't feel like it. And they should not take offense to that. You're an individual, and when the time is right, you did what you needed to do. And this is, I'm sorry to say, but this is the healthiest reaction you're going to get because you're not isolating yourself to one person's ear. You have an entire community who is embracing you as you are, and you don't owe anyone an answer. If anyone's going to get upset that you didn't reach out to them, they're a problem. You do things at your own pace in your own time. You are your own person, and you don't owe anyone an explanation for any reason. And if people are going to feel offended because they believe that they could have been there for you, well, tough shit. It is what it is.
Let
But
them.
right now, this is where you are. Yes. There are no bridges to burn when you have a timeline to dance to. Like Michael said, new chapter, make it count.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing before I step out of the box is as as scary as it may be and as unprepared for any bad news that you may or may not get, always remember, go for those yearly checkups. Get yourself checked out because the earlier you can catch something, the earlier you can start it, start treatments if that's what needs to be done, but just go and at least get checked out, that I just want to end my peace of mind by at least saying that, especially men. Men can get breast cancer
Yeah.
also. Men are
Yeah. My
not
first
exempt
husband
from
had
having
breast
breast
cancer.
cancer.
My
You'll be
first
glad to
husband
know,
had breast
Michael, I
cancer.
got my colonoscopy this year.
My dad had colon cancer when he was 76. He had never had a colonoscopy, and he started having some issues with his breathing and stuff. And they took him to the hospital, and they ended up admitting him and doing some tests on him. And that's when it was found. And the doctor said, "You are 26 years late on your colonoscopy." And my dad said, "I know, I know." He said, "But with just the thought of having that done, I just didn't want to do it." And they said, "Well, you're going to do it now." So they gave him a colonoscopy there at the hospital. And then the surgery was scheduled for another date, and they removed the tumor. But my dad was lucky enough that his tumor was still just inside his colon, to where they just removed part of his colon, and he didn't have to have any treatment. He never had to have chemo. He never had to have radiation.
Wow.
And
I'm sorry, I
um,
just need to ask, why is cancer so
there is,
prevalent
where I
in the US?
live, there is a high cancer rate. I have to say that too. There is a high cancer rate in the area that we live.
Why?
Yeah.
We live around a lot of industrial places, especially from years ago. A lot of them are closed down now, but not very far from us, there was a steel mill, which is now shut down. And you can imagine probably the stuff they were putting in the air.
Yeah,
There's potteries all around here.
my uncle lived in my uncle, who was also my godfather, lived uh in the Gary, Indiana area, and he worked in a steel mill for years. And when he retired, 2 years after he retired, he developed lung cancer, and that's what he passed from.
Yeah, yeah, there is a high cancer rate here. There really
Yes.
is.
Yep.
And
I'm
when I tell
sorry
you,
though,
when
but
we
this
when
is
we go to the cancer center for
And
the
but
and he
that
wasn't
place is
even a
packed.
smoker. He didn't even smoke.
Yeah, I've never
hi
smoked
Jenny.
either.
But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, in South Africa people get cancer like it, I actually had to take a second to absorb everything. Like I had to put some food in my mouth because my body was I'm starting to feel a little bit ill. The thing is, yes, cancer, we all have a cancer gene. It gets triggered, sometimes it whatever, it mutates. My thing here is in South Africa, we don't. I think people are also afraid to talk about it in South Africa. It's like a thing. People don't want to have these discussions. But I've only realized that every second American that I have met either had cancer or has someone who knows someone or has a family member who has or had cancer. And
Yeah,
I, I'm so taken back by this. It's
And it's happening to the younger ones.
it's
yeah,
shocking.
Yep.
But what is being
yeah.
done
I
about it?
mean, younger and younger people were getting colon
Mm-hmm.
cancer,
Yes.
But
and
what is I don't mean to
Yes,
sound
my friend
ignorant.
is in her 20s and she just had her colon removed.
What? But okay, but
yeah.
I don't mean to sound ignorant, but
I think a lot of it has a lot to do with things we eat too.
that's what I
The
wanted to say
stuff
to
they
you. Like
put in
the
our
people in the
food.
food.
Yeah, the stuff they put in our food makes us sick. The air we breathe makes us sick.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
just, you
And
know,
see, and I live in the state of Washington, and up in the
Heidi,
in
what,
particular
mamas?
the
Heidi,
area that I live, we don't get like treated city water. We actually get water from, we have to dig like wells, so we get what we call well water.
hmm
And so a lot of like ground pollutants and stuff. So it has to be filtered, when we pull it up out of the ground and stuff. So,
yeah,
you get all kinds of contaminants. So you can't use a lot of fertilizers or insecticides or pesticides because that will get absorbed into the ground. And when the pumps are drawing up the well water, you're extracting all that stuff as well. So you have to be
right.
really careful,
But
with agriculture stuff, and whatnot.
but we have to be honest too. Here in the states, we don't eat healthy like we should.
Right.
I mean, most of us don't. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I, for one, don't eat healthy like I should.
Yeah, I think it's just a combination of a lot of different things. And
A lot of it's hereditary too.
yeah, yeah, my daughter,
A lot of people were blaming it on, the high voltage power lines, living under the high voltage power lines. Now, is there
yes,
some truth to that? I don't know,
I've
but
heard that too.
we say that as well,
Yes, I've
so
heard
who
that
knows?
too.
I've never heard
And
that one.
also, those strips that you can buy to catch flies where the flies get stuck on them?
Yes,
I've heard those cause leukemia. It's just so much. We actually, my mom actually died. She was on dialysis. She was a diabetic. She was on dialysis her last 2 years. This is another thing that's been hard for me. It's kind of like me and my mom kind of got sick at the same time. And my mom was in the hospital or in a nursing home while I was going through the major stuff with my cancer. So I wasn't able to be there for my mom the way I would have wanted to be. And she wasn't able to be there for me the way she would have been because she was sick also.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I feel guilty because I didn't spend a lot of time with my mom her last couple of years of life because I was dealing with my own shit.
Right.
You know,
Can
like
one
I
of you
said,
please
I
explain? Sorry to interject. Can one
that's
of you
okay.
please explain to Country Mama what colon cancer is?
What is?
Yeah, what
All colon cancer? That's in your gut there.
Your bowels.
Yeah, your bowels.
I'm 63 and I'll be 64 next month. And I've got everything cardiovascular disease. But let me say this. I'm 63. But back when I was a little girl, you didn't hear of dementia and Alzheimer's. They called it senile.
Yeah.
Are y'all with me, the ones my age or older? We also didn't have ADD, ADHD. We didn't have autism. Like, that stuff was never heard of back in my day.
Mm-hmm.
Where did all this come from? The cancer. Let me say this too. I'm from Louisiana, but cancer was very rare back then.
you see, I also
You
want to
didn't
say
have a lot of
something, right? The thing that confuses me is that in, let's say, the early 1900s, mid 1900s, there were people working in coal mines, there were people working in ceramic factories, there were people working in the steel industry.
right.
And a lot of these men and women have lived full, complete lives. They didn't
Yep.
have the protection that we have today. They didn't have um, the protective gear and things, but they didn't get cancer. They didn't. They didn't get. They would get sick. Of course, they had health issues, but it seems as though our bodies have weakened. It seems as though uh, over time our genes have been manipulated by
Yeah.
what we've been
Something
fed,
went wrong.
by what we've been told, by how we've been exposed to certain things. And I'm a firm believer, like what grandma was saying, like Alzheimer's and stuff, you understand, like senile people and senile and things, but ADHD, ADD, autism, like they were all grouped under
Mentally,
disability.
yep,
But
mentally challenged,
mentally,
but back
yes.
then we used them into the R word.
But you could, yes, exactly. It was actually so disgusting how people were seen. But the thing is, it wasn't prevalent. And that's also why people would have these slurs and people would say these ugly things about people who are mentally challenged. They would call them mentally R. And it's because it wasn't common. And for those who had it, it was a spectacle. You know, people are ignorant and people are cruel. But one out of five people either has cancer or has a mental or physical disability.
Yeah.
It's a Dyson chastity. It's really good. So I also think that we are lied to when it comes to what we're eating. I think that people don't realize that butter is actually very good for you and oil is not. Like any seed oil is super bad for you. Certain vegetables are absolutely toxic to you. In fact, people don't know this, but we're not meant to be eating vegetables. We're meant to be eating fruit and meat.
Right.
Our bodies aren't like cows have 4 stomachs to process the toxins and chemicals that come from plants and grass and things. And then when we eat the cow, then we get the nutrients that it's refined. The cow filtered it. We're told that the health means, you know, you eat vegetables and you do this, but in actuality, we're it might not affect you, but
Yeah,
it affects
usually you hear you should eat fruits and vegetables, and if you're gonna, like they say, beef is bad for you. And if you're gonna eat beef, only eat it like once or twice a week, and the other days of the week eat chicken or fish or
chicken is not even
whatever.
real meat. The chicken that we have right now is not actually what chicken used to even look like. Like this is a totally new thing. It's like total mutation. And to be quite frank, I eat meat every day. I don't eat vegetables. Right now I was eating a little bit of coleslaw because that's my guilty pleasure. But I don't eat vegetables. The moment I stopped eating vegetables, I got healthy. I know it sounds really weird, but the
Really?
moment I stopped putting vegetables in my body, my I got more energy. I stopped feeling like nauseous. It's weird. I don't understand why we're being lied to and why we're being fed this bullshit. And then you're told that vegetables are healthy. And then how much do vegetables are so expensive, dude?
Yes, they are.
You don't grow a garden, you can't buy them.
No? Like I went to the grocery store yesterday and I was no, yeah, so yesterday your today, my yesterday. And I was like, I don't usually look at prices, but I was like, what the hell? People are out here like for garlic and like people are out here paying an arm and a leg, and I'm thinking to myself, this is promoted as healthy, but then how are people supposed to eat healthy when they can't afford it?
Right, right.
Like I'm a diabetic, I can't afford to eat healthy, and it's putting my health issues. Like I'm in a nursing home, but only for safety reasons. I was falling at home a lot, and I'm on a
Yeah.
blood thinner because they were worried I would hit my head and bleed out. And both of my daughters work, so I'm only in here for health
Yes, Susan.
but I can do other things now. Like I
But what
do
Susan says,
shower.
it's I think that I think that they're trying to force people to eat farmed produce, like not farmed, like factory farmed produce. I feel
Right.
like it's forcing people to get sick. It's forcing people to contract diseases and to trigger the cancer gene. I feel like all these things are like population control at some point because it doesn't make sense to me. How do so many healthy and beautiful people just
Yeah.
I tell you, cancer is a big money maker. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
It
when you go
sure
to
every
the
is.
cancer center, they are packed
I
every time you go.
I
Here,
feel like
can I
nowadays,
tell
like
you?
with
I think that
the
there's a cure for cancer. I think that they have it. I think that they're keeping it. I also think that chemotherapy is meant to kill you. I'm sorry to
well,
say
I've
this.
heard many people say, KJ, that there's a cure for cancer in Mexico.
I really think that chemo makes things so much worse. The
Oh, it
radiation.
does. It wears the body down even worse than the cancer itself.
Yeah, it's for me it's just crazy how they tell you that radiation is bad, but when you have cancer you're using radiation to
Right.
kill it.
Hmm.
And like
Yeah.
you said, Kia, uh, every person that I've met that has had cancer is now dead. They went into
Hmm.
remission and everything was fine, and then 2 3 years later cancer is back, and it's the most aggressive cancer and there's nothing you can do about it.
Hmm.
And then you're like, then why the hell did I go for chemo in the first place and damage myself?
Yeah.
And again, I was born in '61. We didn't go to the doctor for every little nook and nanny. Our grandma treated us. I don't know about y'all, but my grandma had a treatment for every damn thing.
Chrissy, I love you, baby bear. Oh my goodness, thank you guys.
But nowadays, it's almost like you're forced to go to the doctor because they got to make their money. Then they throw you on all these medications because pharmaceuticals got to make their money. It's a
I
money
had to
game.
buy a big sack to keep all my medications, and I'm on so many medications, and half of them I don't even know what I'm taking them for.
Yeah, it's a money gimmick. It's sad, but it really is a money gimmick.
I
I
take a
swear,
migraine medication that for 8 pills is $1,300.
Oh
Excuse me,
wow!
what?
8 pills for my migraines. I get 8 pills at a time.
Excuse me, ma'am, hold up. Is there gold in there? What the fuck? I'm sorry for swearing, but what?
$1,300 for 8 pills. I mean, insurance covers most of it,
But ma'am,
but
with all
it's the
due
only thing that
respect,
works for me. So I mean, that's what I have to
painkillers
get.
for that's
we
someone's.
put
Can
my
I tell
mom
you?
on insurance though,
That's
and
someone's
she's always sick.
rental in South
Hers
Africa,
cost
and their food.
$1,300. I'm fortunate because I'm on Medicare and Medicaid, but I also have a history of migraine. And my neurologist
The
recently
hell?
done Botox on me, and that
What?
helps tremendously. You go every 3 months, and he injects it like across your forehead, your temple,
Why is
and
your
the
medicine
top of
so
your head.
expensive?
Girl,
What?
all these medications are expensive over here.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry, but why is medication so? Firstly, you're forced to use medication because you
Mm-hmm.
can't afford it.
Like, some
You need to
people
go
don't even
bankrupt
have
getting.
full. Well, I think KK don't even have full coverage on the chemo treatment. They have
A
to
lot of
pay
people
this
have to
big
decide
card.
whether they're going to buy their medication or they're going to eat. You
And
know, because they don't have the money for both.
Yep.
let's talk about transplant.
What?
So my mother was on a transplant list, a double transplant for liver and kidney. She had to call me on the phone. She had to call the transplant team. I had to call their bank. This made me sick. I had to call their bank, so we were on like a 5 or 6 way call. The bank had to verify that my parents had X amount of dollars in the bank. Now they didn't tell them what my parents had in it. They just had to verify that they had X amount to cover my mother's medication after the transplant for the rest of her life. Luckily, they had it, like, they didn't hurt. But think about the people on the transplant list that don't have this money to cover the medication. Guess what happens to them? They get taken off that transplant list.
Mm-hmm.
That's that makes me sick when I'm a donor. Okay, it makes me sick to know if something happens to you, you can't get my organs if you don't have all this money to back it up. I have a daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 44. She's a living donor. She donated a kidney to a total stranger. She had to fight to do that because to be a donor, you have to be either related or close friends. Well, she didn't know this person. They ran in the paper, and she just stepped up to the plate. So they told her, "We need you to donate. If you don't know her or not me," and she said, "That's
Grandma,
fine.
you have an
I'm
echo,
going to
Mom.
the highway department right now, and I'm removing my donor thing." So they went ahead and done it, but it's just, I don't know.
You have an echo, Grandma. What the hell? You had an ibuprofen.
Are you using earbuds? Is that better?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
better.
No, I don't have earbuds in.
Okay, I was gonna say sometimes earbuds do that.
Kia, can I ask? I know you're not feeling a little better, but are you feeling a little better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I'm actually feeling like I could take a nap now.
That's a good thing. It's good to talk. It's good to relate. It's good to speak it out there, and no one's judging you. We all have so much love for you. And I'm praying that your daughter comes to the party. Really, I'm praying that your daughter opens her eyes and just wakes up. Really, you deserve it. You are such a
Yeah,
bright
I
child.
said sometimes I just want to grab her and shake the shit out of her and say,
Yes,
"Wake up, girl. One of these days you're going to wake up and I'm not going to be here."
Kia, could it be that she lost her father and then she lost her sister and she might be scared about losing you?
but if
Oh, I'm
you
sure she
but if
is.
you're
Yeah.
scared to
That's
lose
what I think it
somebody,
is.
but
Yes.
the thing is,
That's what it boils down to.
yes, but the thing is, the human reaction with fear when it comes to losing somebody is not flight, it's fight. Somebody you love.
Yeah.
It's not running away from them, it's running into them.
Hmm.
You were hospitalized over $700,000. Gee, what the hell? That is, I'm going to be very frank with you. You can buy a villa here in South Africa for 700K, like a luxury villa at the beach.
Well,
I have no,
I just
I
want to
have no
say,
idea. Well, my medical debt even is between me and my husband. I'm sure it's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of
Kia, I'm
dollars.
going to jump down into the chats, but before I
Oh,
do, I just want to say it was a pleasure meeting you, and
pleasure meeting you
I'm
too.
and I'm so happy that you got up and shared your story, your testimony with us.
Amen.
I'm sure uh, there was somebody down there that really needed to hear that. So thank you, and you can reach out to any of us here, and again, it was a real pleasure. And KJ, thank you for allowing me up. And I
Oh,
love
we
you. And I'm
love
going to jump
you.
down in the chat. Okay.
We love you,
Thank
Michael.
you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care, Michael.
Okay, well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time.
Honey, I have all the time in the world for you. You can sit here the whole night or whole morning if you want to. I don't care. All
You
the time.
probably got Dalton and
Dalton's
Dalton,
Faith
booked
that
that
Dalton
want to
has
day.
come
been
over, don't they?
blacklisted from the King John show. His
Oh, you
Oh, his
even his
backup
name
account came in
has
here.
been, oh God, but even his, oh goodness, but even his name has been put under the filter. That's what happens
really?
when you get blacklisted. So
Mm.
you are more important than that. The noise, we cancel out the noise. It's people like you who deserve this platform. It's people like you who are the reason I started the King John show. It's not just about the toxicity on the platform. It's
Well,
about
the first night I saw you, I was like drawn to you, and I thought, okay, I'm going to start watching her whenever she's on, and I've watched you every day,
thank you.
and but I've
It's
never
me.
really, I mean, I've never gone in a box or anything.
Kia, I'm the same way. And I don't know if it's because she might remind me a little bit of Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But because I'm drawn to Truth's live, and I know you are too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really flattered. I appreciate you guys, and I'm so grateful, and I'm actually honored. It's a privilege to host women and men like you. You're the reason I did this. You're the reason I started.
I actually felt that talking to you would help me feel a little better, you know.
Yeah,
And
she's
I
the
do.
bestest.
Thank you.
She's the bestest, isn't she?
Thank you so much.
She,
Really.
she reminds me of Truth because Truth is, does just like her. She doesn't take no dust off of anybody that comes to talk.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you guys feel safe enough to
Where's
use
your
this.
spoon at, girl?
You know what? I lost my spoon. It's so crazy. Oh, it's right here.
It's the first time I've ever seen you without a
I
spoon.
know, because the spoon was taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah, you need to get you a emotional support spoon.
No, you know what? Today you guys were my emotional support spoons. Yeah. Didn't think there'd come a day where the spoon was not in my hand. And you did that. And thank you. Thank you so much. But Kia, I'm gonna send you my mom's number.
Okay.
Please reach out to her. She's waiting for that message. I've already spoken to her. She said it would be an absolute honor to have a chat with you because I explained a little bit about what's going on in your life, and she said that the reason why she said everything happens for a reason. There are no coincidences, and she said that life is meant to be lived, no matter how much time you have. No one is able to no one should be able to dictate to you how long you have to live. It's up to you, and you have the ability to even in a limited number of days, you have the ability to live in eternity. Thank you, Hennessy. So I really am here going to make you a dress. I'm going to make you a beautiful summer dress. Um, yeah, I
You don't
want.
need to give me a dress.
I really want to.
Like to
I'll
see the
make something.
dress.
I
You
Yeah.
gotta come on here and show us.
Yep. I make clothing. I make jewelry. I'm now doing merch, but I
Make
really
me
want to.
jewelry.
I
Make
would,
me jewelry.
ma'am. It's gonna come with a dress too, but I want to make you that dress. I want to
I
make it.
don't wear dresses.
Well, you're gonna wear that dress. Yep.
And dance the night away.
You're gonna wear
Absolutely.
that dress because
It's
your
for your.
husband wants to see you in
Yes.
one.
It's for your husband. It's not for you, Mama. It's for your husband because
Well, he can wear the dress then.
well, he can take it off. Sorry for my language. Yeah, but nonetheless, he also deserves the best version of you, and you owe that to him. It's not for you anymore. It's for him too. It's for your
I
grandkids.
apologize to him all the time and tell him that sometimes I feel like a burden to him.
He loves you and he
He
understands.
does, he does. Like I said, he's really good to me, and any appointment that I have, like I have an appointment this Friday to go for pre-op again for my next biopsy, and he's going to take me for that one, and then next Friday when I have the biopsy, he'll be at work. He's starting a new job on Monday, and so my sister's going to take me for my next biopsy, and so where I got to go was like 40 minutes away from here, or no longer than that.
Can I
About
tell you? I
60,
don't.
65 minutes.
I don't think you know this because I don't think men say these things. But if he didn't want to, he wouldn't. And yes, what Michael said. Remember those vows, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. And you don't need to apologize because you took an oath and he's sticking to it. And you would do the exact same for him, unconditionally, without complaint. So you should not be saying sorry to him. You should actually be saying thank you. That's it. No more sorries. Just thank you.
Well, then like Sheena, I worry about him. If I die, worry about if he'll be okay or not.
He will be here. Yeah.
He won't be okay if you don't go down without a fight. The way you fight is by living. Give him the best memories, however long you have. Give him the best memories. Let him linger with those. You deserve that, and he deserves that. I can tell you that I don't know what it feels like to die. I don't know what it feels like to be on the verge of death. But it's probably the scariest, most intimidating feeling because you don't know what comes next.
Right.
And
I don't want to take away from your story, but I would like to tell you something.
Ellie,
Because I've been sick since 2005. I was given 2 to live in this 2025. But in 2005, I coded and I went across the other side for a few moments. Heaven is real and it is beautiful, very peaceful, and I just want you to know that. I wasn't over there long, but it was long enough to tell you, don't be afraid. and almost can bet you that your daughter will come meet you. My aunt, my grandmother, and my favorite cousin will come to get me. But I just want you to know, don't be afraid. It's very peaceful, very beautiful.
Grandma, can you speak quickly? Kia, I just muted you for a second. Grandma, can you speak?
Oh, did you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. I was telling Kia I didn't want to take away from her, but in 2005, I took very sick and I was given 3 years to live. Well, here it is, 2025. But in 2005, while in ICU, I coded. I went to the other side for a few moments. My grandmother, my favorite aunt, and cousin came to get me. I was there a few moments, but don't be afraid. It's very beautiful. It's very peaceful. Heaven is for real. And I can almost promise you that when you go, your daughter will be the one to come and meet you. But until that happened to me, I was very afraid of dying. I'm not going to lie. But now that I know what it's like, I'm at peace. But it's my time, it's my time.
Grandma, my husband had sort of the same experience when he lost his leg and they put him in a coma type state. He felt like he said he was in a beautiful place. He feels like he was in heaven and that there was somebody walking with him. He feels like it was Jesus that walked with him.
I actually felt myself floating up and also felt myself floating back down to earth.
That's something he always shared with me before his passing.
Yep. That's what I want Kia to know, that it is real.
Hey, but Kia, you don't need to think about death because you're not going to die, Mama.
Right. No, right. I just want her to know, though, or anybody that's fighting.
But you're not going to die. Today is the beginning of a new chapter, and it's going to be hard to write. But trust, once you do start writing it, it's going to be so easy. Death is inevitable.
Yeah.
But you have a fighting chance. And you have a voice.
My husband always tells me, we're both going to be here in 30 years. I said, no, we're not. At least I'm not.
Say yes, we are, and make plans for the next 30 years, Mama.
Anything's possible. They gave me 3 years to live in 2005, and look at me now, 20 years later.
Don't reject the idea that you could possibly live for the next 30 years. In fact,
you know what? I'm always afraid to put all my eggs in a basket where I think something really good is going to happen. And then if it doesn't happen, then I'm going to drop the basket and all my eggs are going to break. So I'd rather put them in the basket that says it's not going to happen. And then if it does happen, I'll be really happy because I still have my eggs.
But Mama,
and if it doesn't happen, then I won't be as disappointed because I was expecting it.
Okay, but why are you focusing on the eggs when you can have a chicken coop?
That's right, a whole chicken coop.
You can have, so if you drop them eggs, it's okay. You can go back to your chicken.
Eggs are expensive.
You know
here in the U.S.
Can I tell you what's also expensive? Happiness. But you can afford it. Yeah, you're self-sabotaging because life has just been negative. Your adulthood has just been pessimistic. There's no glass, and it's not half full, and it's not half empty. You don't even know what the glass is, but you have to go to the table where there's a glass. And you have to start filling it. You have to fill
My sister and my friend that night that they were talking to me, and my sister said that to me. My friend said, I feel like you're in a burning building, sitting in a chair with the house burning down around you, and you're not getting out of the chair and walking out of the burning house. You just keep sitting there in the burning building, and we're trying to pull you out of the burning building. But the whole thing the whole thing destroyed my friendship with my friend because I haven't spoke to her since, and it has damaged my relationship with my sister. Things that she said to me. I mean, my sister's always going to be my sister, but my friend, I still love my friend. I've been friends with her for 25 years, but there's been many times in our friendship that if there's a bump in the road, she's quick to turn and walk away from me.
That's not a friend. That's an
Yeah,
opportunist.
and I said, this time when she walked away, she's the one that chose to walk away from me after this argument we had in January. It wasn't me that walked away from her. She walked away from me. And I told my sister, I said, I am not going to make up with her again. She chose to walk away from me when I needed her the most, and I'm choosing to let her go.
You
I
have to
still
for your
love
own mental
her.
health.
I'll always care about her. I don't want to see anything bad happen to her, but I cannot be friends with her because I cannot take the hurt and the pain of her walking away from me over and over again.
Man, your time is precious, and if people don't serve it, if people don't appreciate it, if people don't acknowledge it, you shouldn't be wasting it. And 25 years is a long time to waste your time on somebody who doesn't give a shit. And you did the right thing. You're protecting your peace. And that person is not your friend. That person is an opportunist. That person gained something from your friendship, and you gained nothing. And if you are reeling over that friendship, remember that there are people out here who deserve you. There are people out here who deserve your time, and there are people out here who have time to give you. And by giving your time to people like her, you are losing opportunities with people who deserve you. So one door closes, another opens. Why? Because there are endless doors, and you're literally the person who has all the keys to those doors. You're the only person out here who can close a door and open a new one. And you have to do that. You have to start doing that. You have to start understanding that not everyone has your best interests at heart. Not everyone is going to want to see you at your worst. And not everyone's going to want to see you at your best. But there are people out here who don't care for where you are and who you are and what you have to offer. They just want to be with you. They just want to shine with you. They just want to bask in your light. And again, if you waste those thoughts, yes, your sister's always going to be your sister. But remember, family can be cruel, and that's no fault of yours.
Yeah.
Yep. Life goes on. People move on. You need to move on. You need to start taking back your worth. You need to start realizing that the stress and anxiety and depression that you have is caused by you and you alone, because you are sitting on that chair while everything burns around you. But listen, when there's nothing left to burn, you have to set yourself on fire.
I don't know how to fix it though.
You don't need
I
to
told
fix
my
it.
husband, I said, if I knew how to get rid of this anxiety, I would do it, but I don't know how to get rid of it.
It's very simple, actually. It's a conditioning. It's very simple. The reason why you have anxiety is because you're always expecting the worst.
That's because the worst usually happens to me.
Yeah, but you're calling for it. You're literally knocking.
KJ, can we address somebody in the comments?
Thank you so much.
Back up. I want to believe your story.
This
Okay,
is the thing. I've also been reading Backup's messages, and I'm like, I understand that Backup says that her husband or whatever is in law enforcement, and
She only has 40-something followers, and I think it's a scammer. Can we please mute her?
I think somebody did. I'm not sure, but I want to say I want to believe your story, backup. I really do.
Why is backup
If you're
telling
in
us?
that type of situation, either contact your family to help you,
No, but
or
backup is
go
telling.
to go drive an hour away from where you live to another law enforcement
The thing
to
is, it's
get
not
help.
even about that. Backup is telling people to go to her profile because she's, and this is not the first time she came in earlier. Go to her profile or his profile. It looks like Backup's trying to get followers.
It could be.
Trying to scam people. She wants money.
Yeah, somebody told her nobody in here has money to give. So
Yeah, she didn't have very many followers, and she
Wait, hold
wasn't
up.
following very
She
many.
wants money?
Yeah, she wanted money.
yeah, her husband has all her cards.
She claims she's in law enforcement.
Okay, Backup, if you want money, then back up and come in here.
She said she doesn't want to give. She's afraid he'll find that she was in a box or something. I don't know.
And your husband, you're not
all
afraid
the
that your
time.
husband's listening to us talk about you right now? That's suspicious. With all due respect,
I've
Backup.
seen that same story come in so many times in lives.
Oh yeah, different names, same story.
Yeah,
That's why I said
and
I'm gonna
their
believe
husband
your
is always
story,
law enforcement.
Yeah, but the thing is,
TikTok's full of scammers.
I was about to say that. The thing is, people come
So the
up here.
party in who listen here, KJ helped them kill, so they wanted to jump in.
They think
I
that
can
people come here and share their stories and share their testimonies and then are going to be willing to help any Tom, Dick, and Harry because we have good hearts, we have compassion. But the thing is, we're not stupid.
It's like I'm a DV survivor, so I hate it. When
That's
people
why I
try to
said
pull that shit
but,
off.
and I was going to give her resources. I would never give anybody money.
Aren't they like women's shelters and stuff in America?
Exactly, and every
Yes.
city has them.
So then, if your husband's in law enforcement, then you should know about these shelters, no?
And she also has to have family, so she claims her family don't trust her. But the family don't trust her.
AJ, so you know, there is a person here on TikTok. His name is All for One. If anybody ever comes in here, you can send them to that page. In his link tree, he has all types of resources for those types of situations.
All for
But
one.
she said her family don't trust her. Her family don't trust her. What makes her think we're going to trust her?
What exactly? Why aren't your family trusting you, Mama? Come here with your real profile. Come here.
Yeah, that's the first sign when they come in with a fake profile.
Yep, and I know it sounds blunt, and I know it sounds like we are heartless, but I'm sorry, you're a stranger on the internet asking us to trust you. Go to your profile. Did anyone actually go to Backup's profile?
I did.
And
If I say she's a troll, she only has like one something posted. It's not even her.
Yeah, and she had like 3 followers or didn't
Yeah.
have very many following.
so Backup's just trying to get a following.
Yeah. No, she's trying to get money. That's what a lot of them do, KJ here.
Yo, listen, to anyone who's coming in here and looking at people's gifting scores and looking at people's generosity, y'all need to chill.
They look at people's gifting badges, and that's what they follow.
Thank you, love more. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. I see this a lot on the platform. People look at the gifting badge and think, okay, well, these people have money or these people have something to offer. And it's our kindness, it's our empathy and stuff that gets taken advantage of here. It's a little bit sad that I feel bad for people like Backup. Backup, if it is true, I'm really sorry. But like, I don't know what you're expecting strangers on the internet to do when you can't even do anything for yourself.
She said she was trying to get out by
Right, we broke over here.
I just feel that it's really sad that there are people out here who try to take it. Thank you, baby girl. Who try to take advantage of people's kindness, of people's generosity, of people's time.
Yeah, they see the gift of it.
Ah, Tracy. Thanks, Miss T. Nah.
Okay, KJ, I am going to drop down. You're going to have to kick me out because I don't know how to get out of here.
Okay, Mama. Kia?
Yes.
Go. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Yes, thank you.
And we love you.
Thank you all.
I'm going to be praying for you, Kia.
Thank you so much.
But Kia, remember,
Yes.
whenever you feel down, if KJ is online, get in the box. Whenever you feel down, when you have KJ mama on the phone, talk to her.
Okay.
My mom is not my mom is a titan. My mom is not a friendly person. She's
Okay.
she's a realist. She's very real. She's a bit too real, and she's blunt too. I am a reflection of my upbringing, of my mother. She won't tell you what you want to hear. She will tell you what you need to hear. She will be your reality check. So, yeah, I think that this new chapter is going to be an exciting one for you. And anxiety is something that you can't overcome, but it's something that you can befriend. It's something that you can control. It's something that you can try to understand. And if you don't understand it, it's okay. But it can't take all of you and consume you anymore. So let's try to work on that.
Anybody in the chat that's saying anything to me, thank you. I haven't been reading the chat, so I don't know what anybody has said, but
They've
I'm
just been
seeing
loving
some
you.
things now, and but I appreciate y'all so much, and
Everything's just been positive down in the chat. Some people from Truth Live came in, and you might not have seen any of their comments, but they
no, I
sent,
didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the comments at all.
You've
So
just got love. It's just love. There was no negativity. There was there was nothing negative here. It was just pure embracement and love. So you are so loved. Thank you, Kia. Thank you for
thank
sharing your
you.
testimony with us.
No, you now.
All right,
I
guys,
love
I
you so
love
much.
you. You can drop me down. Thank
We
you.
love you too.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Get a nap in.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll talk.
nap time.
Yes, nap time, mamas.
Nap time. Yep.
Take care.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody's. Wow, I love you guys. Yo, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you are my community. I'm so grateful that you guys are so loving. Thanks, Michelle.
No, thank you for letting us
Yeah,
be here.
Yeah.
of course. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. No, I'm here for you guys, and I have all the time in the world for you guys. Yeah, I have nothing to gain other than you, and that's priceless to me. So it's time well spent. Yep. And also Kentucky girl. Hi girl. Kentucky girl. Thank you so much for
No,
your
it's Kai
testimony.
Girl.
Kai
Hi,
girl.
girl.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know what to call you.
It's Kai Girl. You're just a Kai Girl. Just for you.
Where are
Same.
you from in Kentucky, Kentucky girl?
Louisville.
Louisville? I'm going to be driving through Kentucky tomorrow on my way to Tennessee.
Stop by. Gang gang.
Ooh.
But my mom's
Live
from
in Louisville. I'm from
Dadeville and
Louisville.
my
I'm
dad's
here,
from
Gibbs.
Barberville.
Grandma, give me a
Okay.
second.
I grew up in
Kentucky,
town.
I was telling you my mom's from Beattyville and my dad's from Barberville.
Oh. I'm nowhere close to those. I worked
Wow.
with some kids that were from Barberville.
Barberville. I got family down
When I
there.
worked at so Yeah.
Cargo, your sound is doing some weird thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's storming here, so I'm bad drop.
Hello?
She probably has. Do you get a bad connection where you live, Kentucky girl?
I think she said it's storming.
It's storming here, so
Oh, it's
I'm going
storming there. Okay.
it's messing. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop this.
I sure hope it doesn't come up
Well,
north.
Thanks, Cargo.
It's not
Oh,
right.
it's
I'll be
really
in the
bad.
chat.
Okay, mamas, we appreciate you. We love you. Yeah, her connection's
Love
bad.
you.
We love you too.
Melissa,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you doing today, mama?
I am doing well. Looking forward to getting some time away from my home and visit some family in Tennessee for the weekend.
Okay. How are you feeling about your dad?
I woke up to that Facebook memory this morning, to me holding his hand, and I'm like, really, Facebook, is this how we're going to start my day?
Facebook said, let me torture you.
Me.
I can't see your request. For some reason, it's not letting me. I have to close. I think I'm going to have to reset. I think.
There
Yeah.
she goes.
No, I think I'm going to have to reset because it's not letting me let anyone. Oh,
Not
who
letting
is Sheena? Do you know who Sheena is?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Enchanted says that I need to speak to someone named Sheena.
Enchanted, are you talking about the beggar named Sheena? As I know there's a beggar on here named Sheena. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay. And what's she like?
I really don't follow that one. It is another one of when Faith ain't on, of course, it's one that Diva streams.
Okay, so Diva pretty much sits there and streams people who beg online.
Yes.
And the reason for that?
Because I guess she doesn't have anything else to do.
That's so weird though. That like
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
what the hell? Imagine I can't imagine my content being other people. But like, do these people make money on TikTok?
As far as I can tell you, she sits there and people do gift her while she's sitting there streaming. Like right now, I'm on backup and I can look into her live from the outside. She's right now. Faith is live, so she's streaming Faith.
Does this mom do this the whole day?
But the thing that aggravates me about the Faith situation is, like I've told you before, is Faith can end her live and go into somebody else's live, like yours, and get in a box, and she follows her. Or she'll go to another platform like Favorited or Meet Me.
No.
She will follow her there as well.
No, that's stalking.
Yes.
That's like, I'm sorry, but that is.
Yep.
Who made $40,000 over 400 days? What the hell? How are people making $40,000? Sorry, what?
I don't know. They might be talking about Faith again. I don't know.
Yo, bro, I'm doing the wrong shit on social media then, hey?
But then the other thing is she's sitting here calling Faith a scammer, or same thing with Sheena, people begging. And from the receipts that Pinky has showed, she has asked for money and not paid it back yet either. So that makes her no better than Faith or Sheena or anybody else that comes on here and begs.
Wait, are we saying that there are people out here who literally ask people in the DMs to give them money, like lend them money?
Oh, there's a guy named Chef Carl that claims he needs to pay his car, and he will ask people to give him money to help pay off his car.
And the people are doing it?
After awareness had been brought on him, no. A lot of people will go into his chat and just say mean things anymore. So there's also Tim and Angela. There's a guy named Sean. The people, that lady that came in called Proud Mama, her other name is Mama Lena on here. She is part of an awareness group that streams a guy named Sean who gets on here and begs.
How are you?
Sean is another one also that Diva streams when Faith ain't on.
Wait, how are people streaming other people on TikTok?
They have to have either a tablet and a phone or two tablets, what have you. A lot of times with Mama Lena and Truth, you don't see the person on screen. They'll do just audio. Diva shows the video. You can see Faith's face and everything.
Okay. Can I ask you guys, did you guys know that Texas cop guy, Jared?
I don't know.
He was dating Kiara from South Africa.
No.
Yeah, dude. That whole Texas cop story was crazy.
No
one actually ever disclosed how he actually passed. There was speculation that he OD'd, but no one ever disclosed how he actually passed. His story was wild. He apparently was abusive and shit, and his wife died during COVID. And then during COVID, at the same time, he was cheating on her. And then he was dating a girl in South Africa who he'd never met online. That was a little bit like, that was crazy.
Grandma, I think, said she'd heard of him.
Yeah, I feel like I need to reset and then get back everyone, because it's not.
Well, you reset, and then I'll hop back up in a box when you reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. I'm just out here fixing my nails. Yo, everybody, there's so much happening on TikTok. There's so much bullshit out here. It's like you close one chapter V, I appreciate you. But the thing is, it's not the scammers who are ruining TikTok, it's the people who are enabling them. Who is this? Hold up.
Hola.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Pretty good. You want a match?
Why are you hiding your face?
Because. No reason. You got a team? Big team?
No, we don't battle people who we can't see.
No problem. Have a good day.
You too. How do people thrive like that? How do people... That's the other thing I don't understand about TikTok. Who are these people? Hold up.
Hi there.
Hello.
Whoa.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. Do you do battles or?
Nando, that's crazy.
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey, let's find another one so we can run teams.
You do teams or?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from the USA, the South USA. What about you?
South Africa.
South Africa, that's cool. I'm from the USA as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
He's
cool.
from. I would consider you up north. Yeah, I'm down south near Florida.
People in my chat say you were sweet.
Who, me or her?
You. You. His
Oh,
chat
shoot.
knows me.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see what Pepper Farm's doing.
Hold up.
Both of them.
Nando, tell them Nando is in your. No, why must I tell them that? Why
Oh,
don't you?
no, not Nando trolling her.
Nando, we ain't trolling her, bro. She seems sweet.
I don't think he could troll me.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
say that out loud. Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. I've said it out loud. I'll say it again. I don't think he could troll me.
Nando, get back over here, bro.
I love her.
Yeah, she seems sweet.
Yes. What part is that? Well, she may not want to say what part.
I'm in Cape Town.
Cape Town.
I'm trying.
Nando, you look like a young Colonel, what's his name, Saunders. Like, your picture looks like it's taken in the 1800s, dude. Is that the dude that's trying to troll?
Oh, is she going in on Nando?
About you, honeycomb.
Are you talking about me?
No, what? No, I'm talking about the Nando dude who you guys said is a troll. Like, is that
Nando, you don't want none of that, bro.
Is that really what he looks
ripped
like?
you to shreds.
But he's giving likes, Shay. I'm just saying, Nando. I was just wondering if that's your real picture.
Gaffer. Wait,
G.I.
honeycomb,
Jane.
are you just pushing buttons?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Like, we can actually find somebody.
Okay,
All right, my
Nando,
bad.
Nando, are you like 120?
The guitar, big deal. What up, girl? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What up, Dapper?
All right. I don't know what we got. Like I say, I just come on. We at the car. I'm finna go home, but we'll run one if y'all want to.
I got 2 people in here right now. And this is
I got 9.
The King John Show.
We had like 25 while ago. I don't know where everybody went. They hate battles. Whenever I battle, they gone.
I know,
But I will have people to come through. Not everybody. Not everybody.
That's
Everybody tap, y'all. Everybody tap. Everybody tap. Damn, how she come out the gate so strong with 12 points down there?
Dapper.
Damn. Yeah.
Dapper.
What?
This is the King John Show. We met her tonight.
Hi.
Oh, her over here?
Yeah.
How you doing, King John? I'll give you a follow.
I'm good, sir. How are you?
All right. Where you from? You got a British
African.
accent.
Nope. We were colonized by the British.
African?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, not
All
British.
right. First gift, y'all. First gift.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Lefty. Thank you.
First gift, sure, with the freaking donut. Sure, glazed in the donut.
Oh, thank
Sure,
you,
it's glazed in
Grandma.
that donut. There we go. Use the first gift, y'all. Use the first gift. Use the first gift.
Who's in here? I'm just
Use
sharing
the first gift.
Nando, do you troll people? Is it...
Oh, shit. See, I knew they were going to fuck us. Like Renee with the damn signature. Renee
Go
with the
in, King
signature.
John
The paper
Show.
crane, boy. Renee put that paper crane on them. Renee, you got any gloves from last night? Has anybody got
it's funny
gloves from
because
last
my
night?
team, my community is just 90% American, which is
Oh, that's awesome.
I know that is weird. That is weird. Well, once you come to the American side of TikTok, like you pick up those followers. Lacey, you got any gloves? Have you got any gloves over there?
We do. We have a glove.
All right.
Now.
Well, can you throw a glove on double or last 30, wherever you
Thank
want
you,
to throw it?
everybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we got any. All right.
We got the tools. We got the resources.
Dave. Okay. All right. That'll work.
Do
It's
what?
all good.
I don't know. I just made that up. It just sounded good.
I see.
Hey,
Yo, you trying
that
to pull
sounded
fun.
good. We'll try it. We will try it.
Samuel, can you throw one on double? If we get doubles. Surely we get doubles.
What the hell you talking about coloring my hair, sir? I don't color my
Enough OG
damn
who said
hair.
they haven't.
You
Thank
crazy
you,
as
Psychology
hell.
RX1.
Samuel,
Nando, they want you in the
no
vault.
worries whatsoever, Samuel.
Thank you, Psychology.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
Everybody
That
tap,
means
y'all.
check
Everybody
on.
tap. Tap the screen. If everybody taps, that's 3 free points for everybody in here.
I don't know who else is
You
doing
remind
that.
me
you're
of
doing
someone
your
in
hair.
South
Oh, I
Africa
was going
named
to say, what the
Roxy.
hell are you talking about?
Yeah?
The
Yeah,
what?
Lacey. Any South African sitting on my side right now, doesn't she remind you of Roxy? You look just like this lady named Roxy.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
talking
South
about
African
Lacey.
TikTok.
Ah,
All
what's
right,
her name?
y'all.
I'll have to
Glove
look
on
her
double.
up.
Glove on double.
Like, what's her
Glove on
what's her
double.
username?
It's
Glove
ROXY.
on double. We come back. Glove on double. We
Thank
come
you,
back.
Cindy.
I'll have to look her up. Samuel, did you hear
Thank you,
that? Glove on
Terry.
doubles?
70
Right?
points.
She does
70
remind me of
points.
Roxy. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Cindy.
All right, y'all. We need 70 raw. Yeah, we got that.
Sure, let's go. Sure
her,
said, I like that bitch up then. I light it up
Mando.
then.
Singer.
Thank you,
Hey,
sure.
Samuel,
Renee,
look,
Renee,
look,
thank you
Oh
for
my
the help.
goodness, you guys are
Gotta wait.
cute.
Renee,
Gotta
there
give
we
it like
go.
another hour.
There we go. Use it, y'all. Use it. Use it. Use it.
This
Use it. We
person
come
wants
back
to
so easy. A
so
money
yes.
gun puts us there.
You are
A
into
money
bro.
gun, a fucking one
Is Roxy still around,
hand hard is
everybody?
500. One hand hard is 500. We work together. We got it. Oh shit! Don't waste their glove. Don't waste their glove. Don't
Go
waste their
in, King
glove.
John.
Don't waste their glove. Oh, we might be.
Appreciate them
Oh,
lights.
Peltner.
It's okay, we
Peltner's
haven't had a
trying.
glove. We haven't
Hit
had
it,
a
y'all.
glove.
Hit it.
Love,
Hit it. Hit
power,
it. Hit it.
and
Hit it.
love. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh
So give
shit!
me tomorrow.
We
give me
might be.
tomorrow,
We
Judge.
might be cooked right
Hey,
now.
Adam. Hey, we still got a minute.
Can't see
Grandma.
it. You couldn't see it, Renee. Sometimes the banners will cover it up. They'll cover it up.
Who? Dapper Colors is there?
That's all right. We got one at 30. We got somebody that's got one. We got one more at 30. We'll try. If we can't, we can't. Ain't a big thing.
Why are they saying Dapper Colors is here?
Trailblazer, what up? Do what?
Someone keeps saying you color your hair.
Love paranormal.
No, they were saying they was in there coloring their hair. I don't color my hair. I just showed my hair on a post. Everybody tries to. They always talk about me wearing hats because I wear hats everywhere I go. So they act like I don't want to show my hair. I just showed my hair. I got a head full of hair. I just showed it the other day on the. Y'all go to my TikTok and you can see it. If y'all want to see my hair that bad, go to my video and you can see it. They think, look, my hair is a different color than my beard, though. My beard is like blonde. You know, people say it's great, but I call it blonde. I call it blonde. Glove, y'all. Glove, glove, glove. There we go. Oh, there it is. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Touch the glove. Touch the glove.
We'll do 2 out of 3. We'll do 2
Oh,
out
that's
of 3.
3K. One galaxy hits, we win. One galaxy hits, we win.
Nah.
One galaxy hits. Oh, shit. Damn, we didn't have it tonight. Oh, and they tried to snipe. They sniped any damn. One galaxy would have hit. We would have won, though.
MVP.
Thank you so much. Sure, Renee. Trailblazer.
Thank you, everybody.
Huggy Bear, Lights and Dreamer, Samuel, Badass Steve, and everybody tapping and sharing.
Yo, you guys put it.
Thank y'all so much. 82nd, what up, boy? Yeah, they cooking. They are cooking right now.
Yep.
They are. They cooking.
Yep.
Normally, I could have put up a fight with you, but right now, I don't know what's going on. It's just
We
one
fight
night,
with
you know.
tears in my size. Like that.
Okay, that's one.
It's all good.
We doing best of 3?
Well, y'all doing best of 3? All right,
Bet,
we'll do
let's
one more.
go.
All right.
You said bet.
Come on, me and Lacey.
Oh, my
Me and
bad.
Lacey got to get y'all, man. Me and Lacey got to get y'all. Y'all, we got to get them one time. We got to get them one time.
One time.
I'm practicing my American right now.
I feel like I shared it somewhere.
Yeah, I did, sure. I did do the indica. As a matter of fact.
Fernando. Is your name like Fernando? Because Nando's is a
Oh, this guy?
chicken.
This Honeycut? What's his name? Honeycut?
Honeycut.
I've heard so many. That's a new one.
You know
honeycomb all in.
Honeycut follow
That's so funny.
Appreciate that follow.
Renee, thank you so much, y'all. We do it again. First skip. First skip.
Oh,
First
Ma'am,
skip.
yeah,
First skip. One hand hard. Oh. Damn, they over there playing. They ready to play. Our team's ready to
Go
play
in, King
tonight.
John.
We got to tap the shit. Fuck this. We got to lock in. We got to lock the fuck in. We got to mute. Everybody mute. Lock the fuck in. Tap and
Dapper's a
share this
friend of mine.
motherfucker, y'all.
Oh my
Everybody share it out. Share it out to
Well, how do
somebody.
you know Dapper?
Share it out right now. Everybody share this motherfucker out. Tara, what up? Peltner, thank you for the likes. Share this motherfucker out. I'm tired of losing. We ain't fucking doing this tonight. Let's go.
I don't have
Everybody
anything.
share this motherfucker. 80-second with the share. Thank you, bro. If they normally hear Texas Snake, what up, bro?
Oh no, he's got Texas.
Oh, that's
Snake
Tara.
over
That's
there.
Tara. Peltner.
It's German.
What you got?
I'm eating German candy.
I'm tired of getting beat by her, y'all. I'm tired of it, damn it.
I
We
haven't
finna
even
fight
started,
back.
baby. I haven't even started.
Share it out. Share it out.
Love
Share this
paranormal.
bitch out.
Hi, Kimmy Cakes. We have a glove. If we need
All right.
it.
I guess if you want to drop it on double,
I mean, it wouldn't
we
hurt.
could do
Let's
shit
go,
last
baby.
time, but we'll see. We'll see. It ain't no big
All right, here
thing.
we go,
If nobody
y'all.
can,
Bonus
nobody
missing.
can. It's that way sometimes. But
Yeah.
you never know who'll walk in. You never know who will
Never
walk
know,
in.
FYP.
Oh, appreciate
Yeah,
that share, Jennifer.
that's a fact. That is a fact.
And
We
the
need
like.
10K. We got 21K taps. So our taps are good. We
Appreciate
might
it.
even have our fragment. We're B3. We do. We kept one fragment. We've already
Thank
kept
you,
one fragment.
Samuel.
All right, we need 40 raw,
I only
y'all.
gained
40
that fucking
raw.
other one. Now, I don't expect Marie to do nothing, Peltner. I don't expect him to do nothing, bro.
Lisa.
Peltner! Y'all
I
help
do
him.
eat them with ice cream.
Help
guys.
him. There we go. Peltner.
I have lots of candy in my pocket.
Now, on the doubles, on this glove, y'all, we glow. Touch the glove. And whatever we got, donuts, whatever.
Hey, official.
Get it.
Oh,
Got
go
to
in.
recharge.
Go in, King John.
Okay, Charles, you ain't got to do that. Don't. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. I'm fixing to get off in a minute anyway.
King John
Oh
putting him to
shit,
bed.
Peltner's trying though. Peltner's
Whoa.
trying.
Let's go,
Oh,
Terry.
no.
Go, Terry.
Rolling fucking
They're doing something there.
Oh,
They're
Demery.
doing something there.
Demery's in this
They're doing
bitch.
something there.
Demery's here.
Oh,
He
gosh.
said play now.
Love
He said play now.
normal.
He wants y'all to
Gosh.
play. We got our players. I told you that shit wasn't gonna last.
We just
We
got
had to lock in.
Let's
Favor.
go,
If
baby.
you can help
Let's
Dapper
go.
and
Let's play this
tap.
time.
Happy Favor.
Oh,
shit.
oh,
Let's go,
oh.
boy. Nicole, you just reached the level 13. You just reached the level 13. See, sure, I'll feed off the chat. I'll feed off the chat. Peltner, thank you, bro. Demery, thank you, dog. You a fucking savage.
No roses.
Fucking
No roses.
savage. I was tired of getting beat
Oh, my
down.
God.
No roses.
Have
We need a glove last 30.
Let's
Who's
go,
got
let's
the glove
go.
last 30?
Love paranormal.
Renee,
it's not
hey, we
hitting.
got a glove
It's
over
not
here.
hitting
You
on
want
the
us to
glove.
use one last
It's not
30?
hitting. It's not.
I mean,
It's fine.
I don't know if I have any gifters, but
Grandma.
it was.
Man, it don't matter.
Hey, killer things, heart things are popular.
Love paranormal.
I mean, you
Yeah,
got 47 points. That's better than sitting on 0. A lot of people sit on here with nobody in their chat and battle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the hell? It's a lot of, at least you got people in your chat. Everybody. Oh, Demery's got 2. Okay, Renee, let Renee.
Whoa,
Renee's got
whoa,
2 too.
whoa.
Demery,
Go
let
in,
her
King
drop
John.
one.
Go in, King
Save
John.
one of yours.
Love
Save one of yours.
Let's go.
Thank
Wow,
you,
dude,
guys.
I love you guys.
Y'all
Thank
were
you
just
so
doing
much,
what
baby.
we
All right,
can.
here it comes, y'all. Here it comes. Here it comes. They're up by
Evelyn,
100
what up?
points. They're up
Appreciate
by
them likes.
100 fucking
Appreciate
points.
them
Throw the
likes.
glove.
Look at Roxy.
Throw the
Very
glove.
nice.
Throw the glove. There it is. I can't see it. The
Summer.
fucking badge is
Oh,
covering
no
it.
way.
The fucking uni badges are covering the
They
fucking
scratched it
glove,
the
bro.
first time.
Oh, really
Oh.
cold. It'll still hit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Shit, that shit
Oh,
is hitting on the
shit.
inside. Thank you
He
so
said
much. That
Spice.
shit is hitting on the
Spice that
inside.
hit, girl.
Their gloves are hitting.
That's not good.
Oh, shit.
Their gloves are freaking hitting.
What was
Hey,
that?
Big
You
Pete,
ain't
what
gotta
up?
do that.
Thank you, Akela.
Spice, you do not got to do that. Thank you so much. Oh,
Thanks.
look at him. Look at him
Don't still play
hitting.
though.
That
Don't
girl
still
threw
play.
him on.
Holy
She
shit, their
said
gloves hit.
play.
Oh,
Damn it,
Crazy.
Spice. Thank you, girl. You do not got to do that. But thank you. Thank you. I'm serious. You do not got to ever do that.
Damn,
gosh.
their gloves
Damn
hit
it, boy.
though.
Spice said play.
wow.
Damn it,
Who
it's like
did
the
that?
fuck. That girl knows how to use her coins because
Love
a lot of
paranormal.
people
Nice.
shoot
You
like
did
a
the absolute
5K
most.
gift. It's best to take that 5K and put it in 5 galaxies because 2 of those galaxies are hit. You know what I mean? So
Spice.
it's Spice came in. That's 1 and 1.
MVP Spice with a fucking miss.
Spice
Yo,
J. Oh
MVP
my
Spice
god.
in the chat. Timbery's in this motherfucker.
V.
Rolling Cole, Renee, Peltner,
Spice, you're the
Uncle
best.
West.
Oh my god, Spice.
Spice showed up. Peltner, sure. Spice, you don't ever got to feel like that. I appreciate you, girl. You ain't never got to feel like that. That's 1-1, y'all. 1-1. Let's go. Last one.
Okay, so that's 1-1.
Last one.
She's cool, man. She's
King
Spice
Johnson,
is a
I ain't
cool
got
person.
nobody right now. I got two people.
It's fine, I got you, boy. Don't worry.
Grown to
Let's go.
like, you know, like really fuck with Spice. She's pretty cool.
She is.
Lacey
I met
Mack.
her
Oh,
on,
you know Lacey too?
You mean
Oh,
Spice
that's
is
cool,
really hot.
Spice. That's
Spice is
cool.
spicy, right?
Yeah.
Spice is probably the first person.
Yeah, I've been
who's
battling
on
Lacey a long
Facebook.
time.
Tap, tap, tap.
Everybody tap, man. Everybody
Oh,
tap. Let's win this last
man.
one. Let's win this last one. Help them out. Help her out for what she just did. That put us B3 with 70%.
Right.
Oh, Rolling Cole. Rolling Cole said, let's play. Don't tell them that he got scared to shoot. They was over there shooting like hell while ago. The King.
Because
No, I know they gonna play. I know they're gonna play.
I play, yeah.
First gift, y'all. First gift.
Thank
Oh,
you, Summer.
oh,
Oh,
Spice.
man.
What the hell?
Spice, damn it.
Thank you,
Man,
Grandma.
She done
crazy.
got them scared. We got to stomp on them. I'm
She going
sorry, Spice.
crazy.
This congratulations.
Tequila,
shit.
thank you
Go
for the red
Spice,
tequila.
stomping on heads with brand new Nikes on. Look at these brand new Nikes. We stomping on heads,
I'm gonna
baby.
hit you up.
Oh, with the brand new Nikes. We stomping on them. Damn it, Spice.
I can't with him. I can't with the Nike and the spoon. That's freaking hilarious. I cannot. I'm done.
That's our congratulations. Nobody take
You
that.
got that.
A lot of people take that the wrong way, but that's what we do over here when we whoop ass. We stomp on their heads.
Nando, go tell him.
Just got a glove. Renee, throw your glove on speed.
Go tell
Or
him.
Demery. Renee.
Tell who?
Who threw the last one? Demery, throw your glove on speed. Throw your glove on speed. It's the last
What
one,
is that?
y'all. Last one.
Why is he freaking wrong?
Oh, last one with them.
I'm dying. I'm laughing so
Bro.
freaking hard right now. I cannot. I would pull out, but I just think
Oh,
it'd be
just a
more
glove
than
at the end. We usually do one on speed and
Last
one at
one.
the end, Spice.
Last roll.
One. Their gloves keep hitting.
Okay, we'll save it to the end, Demery.
Ooh, Grandma.
Save it to the end. We
Lisa.
might, we might not need
Grandma.
it. We might not need it to the end. You're right. It ain't no need to throw one on speed.
Oh my
It's not
god.
no need. We're winning right
I
now.
can't stop laughing at his shoe.
Oh shit!
Spice!
Oh shit! Spice is playing,
Look
boy.
at the camera.
Spice
Oh
is
my god.
fucking
Spice is coming in
playing.
hot.
Oh, there they go, y'all. There they go. 1-3. Oh, Spice is playing on both fucking sides.
Oh my
On
god.
both fucking
Now I can
sides,
get my
boy.
oven mitt.
You know what up?
MVP
Ah,
on both
shit,
sides.
look at
Oh, Spice!
This is
Spice
crazy.
with the fucking well
How the
done.
hell is it
Let's
hitting?
go, girl. Light up that fucking title gifter. I
They
appreciate
Oh my
love
god,
the
you
hitting.
pick
fuck
it
out
up in Populars.
Why are they
I
gloves
appreciate the
hitting?
fuck out of you for real.
Why
You
are
ain't
Brett.
they
got to do
hitting?
that. I
Brett,
told
what up,
you.
bro?
Do I
Oh,
need to go get
What up, bro?
oh shit.
my oven mitt?
Damn it, she's still stomping.
Nando, what up?
God damn. Y'all got me out here running around the parking lot at the motherfucking
That's fine.
dispensary. Damn. They got me running around. Shit
I
is
think you need to
still
go in there and get some
stomping
better
on
pizza.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh. Let's
Damn,
go!
boy,
Oh
I'm
my
just
gosh,
thinking, this is
Spice, thank you,
Spice!
Brenda,
CJ
it's month
Jewel.
end.
CJ
It's
Jewel.
Spice!
No people say that now,
Oh, Nando,
Spice.
don't do
That's
that.
why I
Listen,
come up
He
and
is
don't
talk
do
to
red
you.
it.
We got you as a
hot
gift.
That's
tonight.
crazy.
He's
We
red
got you as a
I
hot.
have
gift
gloves
over
hitting
here.
out here. I appreciate you. We can just
You
chill
go,
right
people,
now.
Spice. I don't give a fuck what nobody
We can
says.
chill. I don't know, Arabica.
He
All
is
right,
red hot tonight.
He was red hot the other night.
Yo, who's
He's
got
always
the,
red hot.
what up,
but
CJ? How you doing, girl? 82nd.
She's
Who's got
tie hot
Demery? You
tonight.
got glove last 30.
She's tie
Appreciate
hot.
Glove last
That's
30.
the hottest you can get in Thai
Baby girl,
food.
you did enough. All of you have done enough. I appreciate you. Your presence is
If you got it, call it, Demery. If you got it, call it out.
You are the universe. I don't need.
I just don't want that. I don't think they'll
see it.
like that. I don't think Spice came in and fucking ham on whole wheat. She
Oh my
knows how to
God.
use a coin.
Really,
Okay,
Brenda?
okay.
She does. This is not
I
her
can
first
tell
time
she
yet.
knows how to play. 5.2K. Oh, 5.2K to get one fragment.
It is not her
5.2
first
fucking K to
rodeo.
get one fragment. We as Spices pushed the fuck out of us, man. 5K to get fucking one fragment tonight. Oh, fuck.
Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Spice,
because
for
Mama,
real.
you
We've been
also
trying to get that
expected.
damn
Hi,
fragment.
Bianca. Bianca, I see you, Mama.
Hi,
How's the
Peter.
Cuba
It's all
going?
good.
Say
It's all good.
hi.
But they said, I don't know
Did
about the
she get
fragment.
on later?
Yeah, I just seen we need 5K to get ours.
Terry, who crying?
Oh, we get it. We get it all the time, CJ. We get it all the time. Spice! Spice!
This is
Damn it,
crazy.
boy!
This
That
is
girl
crazy.
said play! She
Oh,
said play! She is a beast! That hit! That fucking hit! That hit! Spice, thank you so much!
There,
Thank you so much.
with
Y'all help
on
her.
their gloves.
MVP Spice in the freaking
That's
chat.
My
really
bad, King
W
Johnson.
amazing.
Spice in the chat.
no, honey. It's
Follow
Put
okay.
it on that
Spice.
You done
dome.
most. Thank you.
Get that girl a fucking
Yeah.
glove. I don't think she got nothing.
Guys, the killer, say a word.
Spice MVP, rolling cold.
No gloves, bro. No
Let me
gloves.
see. Hold on. Yes, she did. She got a glove and sure got
I
miss.
appreciate
Sure,
you. I
Demery,
appreciate every
Renee,
single one
Jeremy,
of you.
Peltner,
You're all
Rudy,
MVP.
everybody in there
Thank
tapping
you,
and sharing.
Spice.
Spice, you're a fucking savage.
Appreciate that.
Thank you
Spice,
Thank
you're
so
a
you.
much.
fucking
Savage.
savage. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for the. I followed.